All right, hi everybody.
Wow,
Welcome back.
Tennessee, guys.
Back from break.
Yeah, crazy.
And for the YouTube viewers, welcome to part 2.
Nice. Keep it track.
Yeah, but getting back into everything, post Adram and Thorax crash down into Saphiruun, with Adram having just learned some interesting things about the new people that he would unknowingly be meeting. We came to the island of Toli. Oh, a rope bridge connected to the island of Toli first, but quickly meeting the mayor, Corsair, Amber Crest, and meeting each other a bit.
Wow.
Yeah.
It really is
Meeting
like,
each other.
woo.
It's like each other. Thescules?
Yeah, right? The important one.
Right. But yeah, quickly meeting each other.
He's
You guys-
affecting the real world.
Oh yes. You guys had a little bit of fun, engaged in some drinking games, hung out with each other, went to a shop, very fun.
Got a beautiful painting.
Yeah, and just overall prepared for this festival that is being thrown in Thescules' honor. Yeah. So,
More or less.
what's it called? Yeah, as all of the festival prep begins to swell for the night, this is the early spring, so the nights are still a little bit early. But around 6 or 7 o'clock, the sun crests down over the horizon. I would say, Cricket, make a perception check.
Ooh. Do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, Cricket, make a perception check.
He did say that.
I did.
This is totally me. That's totally me when Cricket needs to make a perception check, too.
Dude.
That's crazy.
What?
Me too.
Oh, late. Is that a
What?
meme for the Instagram?
God damn it.
God, now I have to do it. God damn it.
What's the meme, guys?
Me when Cricket has to make a perception.
There's just gonna be a guy standing there.
It was 19.
You're watching the creative juices run in real time, everyone.
Ugh.
God.
But
Oh,
Real-time
juices.
corrective.
perception.
19.
19. Very good. You do notice a little bit of an overcast start to form, but it still overall looks like it'll be a pretty nice night. One of the famous Toli sunsets is on the horizon. Everything is slowly fading to the kind of dappled purples on twilight reds and what's it called?
It's like my painting.
Yes. Yeah, you guys all settle in for a night of drinking and fun. Torchlight begins sparking up. And for you guys who've been used to kind of the electric lighting of the Gith ships, this is a much more homely feel to it. Everybody is kind of like walking around, talking, dancing, very lively to the music.
So weird.
Yeah, you can see there's a small group of bards performing in the center.
It feels good to be here again.
Yes. What's it called? Kindred, a bit of the ways into the preparations of the festival and the starting up of the festival, you would notice Quentin and Ritten stumbling around, just like that. Stumbling around very, very intoxicated still, but seemingly coming back from comatose at this
They're
point.
trying to do their best.
Right, yeah. Just like, like at this point not really running, but just walking from place to place delivering things. As Ritten kind of gets closer to you guys, as your group starts to meet back together, you can see Ritten just kind of looks towards both of you. And just continues on his way.
Fair enough.
Thescules thinks this is a gesture of respect. So he goes, "Thank you, good sir."
Oh no.
He doesn't notice.
Okay.
So,
I think he appreciated that.
disadvantage. Yeah,
Thescules.
he still doesn't notice. But, oh no. Alright,
Noted.
but yeah, your group begins to slowly kind of come back together. The festival, all beginning to swing into full tilt. Everything just, lively and beautiful. What's it called? As you guys are kind of gathered around, the drinking begins. Many cups are offered to you all throughout the night. These strange travelers, some apparently from different worlds, as the rumor has kind of gotten around. You guys did tell the mayor, after all.
I was like, I wonder who those are.
And then the
I was gonna...
and then the other visitors as well. You guys are swarmed with a decent amount of constant attention. Halflings running up and down, children excitedly asking you questions, the different, various villagers here just, seemingly interested in these strange new characters that have arrived. But as it gets a little bit further into the night, Thescules, I do need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. This will be at disadvantage because you are still pretty plastered.
Okay, got it. 4.
4. Got you. Just Thescules. You see this massive parade float begin to make its way through the central square as the illusion takes hold on your mind, unknowingly to you. The rest of you suddenly watch this gleam in Thescules' eye as in front of you there's just this massive parade float of just you, but it's you, but it's definitely a little bit more ripped, and but in your mind it's just an accurate depiction of you.
That's just Thescules.
Right? Yeah.
They got my likeness to a T.
Yeah, just kind of flexing and strolling down right through. Yeah, you're so drunk you don't even notice the people walking right through the parade float, but the illusion takes its hold very, very easily for you. And yeah, without too much further delay, the parade goes through, and you feel very happy about this fact. Kindred, make a perception check for me with disadvantage because you are also still pretty drunk.
Huh. 11.
Not bad.
So,
Hey, there you
and then perception.
Yes.
I am. Oh, okay, sorry. So 13.
13. Okay. You would notice, since he's not
Or
very
12. Sorry.
12? Okay. It would take you a little bit to kind of pick up on it, but you would notice the mayor subtly casting a spell across Thescules. And given the, I would probably guess, excitement at this, you get a fair idea of what's going on. The mayor's
He's
crafty.
just standing there, just.
I
Smile
love
and wave,
Thescules.
boys. Smile and wave.
I walk up to Thescules and I go, "Which one is your favorite?"
It's impossible to pick favorites when they all look like me.
Is there only one, or is there more?
Are we all here?
You guys are all around the same, you've been sat around the same table, and people are rushing to and fro. But yeah.
Is there anyone coming up to us anymore?
Throughout the nights, there's people coming up curiously asking. You have to kind of retell the same story 5 or 6 or 7 different times. But after a while, word kind of disseminates through the people enough that their curiosity appears to have been sated, and they stop bothering you as much.
If there's anyone really curious, I'll try to see if I can get something signed from them too.
Interesting. I'd say make a persuasion check. As one of the kids who's excitedly bouncing around trying to get you guys attention.
I'm sure there's kids
12.
climbing on
12.
doors or whatever.
Got you. Fair enough. Yeah. One of the kids, which actually you would recognize as Serena Havenbridge.
Okay.
You
Kind of excitedly walks up, and through the course of the conversation does end up signing. Is there anything in particular you'd want her to sign?
What's Serena seem like?
She is a very small kind of I would say very tomboyish kid. Kindred, you would know. I think I told you during the session 0. She's definitely she's a climber. She gets into everything. Part of the place where
really?
Bardic learned it from, which thank God, because otherwise it would have been pretty hard to rescue him. But yeah, very very kind of rough and tumble kid.
Rough and tumble. I
Yes.
mean, she might be holding on to something that she had collected recently on an adventure, climbing.
I would say.
Are you signing something for her, or is she signing
She's,
something for you?
she's signing something for me.
Fair enough. Interestingly enough, with that low roll, what's it called? She holds up this tiny piece of driftwood, for you to sign, and she's just look, this one here, this one looks like a horse, and she just holds it up to you.
The wood?
Yeah. And do you do you want her to sign it for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
And she just begins signing, and she just says, "You have to be very careful with this stuff. The driftwood is very fragile."
Yeah, I imagine so.
And then hands it over to you.
Yeah, as
Why?
it should be.
Do I notice this kid through the illusion?
You would probably notice her when she runs up and begins talking to Cricket.
So as she tries to run away, I go, "Oh, young small child, would you not like to speak to the mighty Thescules? This festival is in His honor.
Like, I'll hop over.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm
Oh,
just
God.
kind of.
12.
Okay, you do beat her insight, by 1.
Oh.
She kind of like looks like surprised for a moment. She's just like, "Oh, I didn't know this was for your arrival. What was your name again?"
Yes, indeed. It's Thescules. It's impossible to forget.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm sure I won't forget it.
I'm gonna pipe up as tight as possible
Yes,
to
sir.
remember.
But very quickly, kind of like walks up to you, like no regard for personal space, just kind of begins like climbing up your clothes, and she's just like, "You're really tall."
Yeah, she likes to climb a lot, Thescules.
While she's on my
Oh, no.
shoulder,
Okay.
Thescules
Oh,
goes,
God.
"Would you like to hear the story of the time Thescules destroyed a thieves' guild?" As he says this, he begins casting Earth Tremor. His eyes glaze white, and
Okay.
that's a 10 radius.
10 foot radius. So the entire table, then go ahead and make.
I'm gonna do Careful Spell. However, that only applies to 3 people.
Okay.
So
It's a
pass
dex
on to
saving
people?
throw. Who has the highest dex?
I mean, I'm definitely around you.
I
I'll
will.
definitely be in that. My dex is pretty high.
Don't worry about Kendrick.
Okay.
Okay.
These 3
Then
would probably be closest to you, anyways.
three,
That
and
works.
then we don't have to worry about her because she's on my shoulder.
Cool.
Correct?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause she's not touching the
So
ground.
any dex?
Woo.
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, no, they don't need to. It's Careful Spell.
Oh, right. Well, yeah. So, Kindred.
I got a 19.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh,
Cool.
I take 0 damage.
Yes, because of your abilities.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. And then your wild magic.
Yes.
Oh.
You are still inebriated.
Level that 93.
93.
Cool.
Are you holding anything at the moment?
No.
A child?
Well, she's on my shoulder. if
Well,
that-
she doesn't count as a non-magical
child.
possession,
No.
so. Cool. Nothing like in your hands, like at the moment where you're storytelling.
A fork or food or something.
I'll say the next thing that you pick up, immediately like a flashbang, turns into this bright flash of light and then crumbles to ash.
A
Okay.
child counts.
No.
Oh.
This would be a
That
non-magical.
will happen or has not happened.
Will happen to the next thing you pick up. So that's a non-magical item.
But
The next one you
Thescules
pick up.
doesn't know this.
Yeah.
Right.
The festival goes on, and the people have their night of celebration. The bottling is finished. It's kind of the main festivity. Everybody just sitting around and like helping to bottle all these, these bottles of
help too.
the red Toli wine.
I'm just kind of keeping myself a little bit,
Okay,
just
sounds
a little
good.
bit.
It's got a nice
I've
piece
never
of
done this
driftwood.
I'm
Sounds good.
observing.
I would say make a survival check. Anybody else want to help out with this?
With what?
With the
What are we doing?
Survival check, just for bottling up some wine, helping out the halflings.
Sure.
I'm just like
Ooh.
I try to pick up
Very good.
like some garbage off the ground with the girl on my shoulder. Just Thescules will show you how to better the environment, and he picks up a piece of garbage.
And she's just like, oh, is that how you better the environment?
Thescules doesn't.
I go,
The environment is fine without our help, and he just
As you say,
doesn't trust anything.
as you say that, rain.
Rain.
I thought so. There was a slight overcast. And lick my
oh, it's just certain.
fingers.
I thought I caused that.
I got a 7.
7,
Oh, dirty 20.
dirty 20. Anybody else?
18.
18. You weren't helping. And then, are you helping with bottling or no?
Oh, I tried to help with something
Okay.
and it exploded. So
It's tough for you. You're built very dexterously, but you're still metal, and a lot of the cork material is very hard to work with. Like, you find yourself doing more of the simple tasks of literally just holding the bottles there.
accidentally.
Yeah. And I would say, like, they very quickly take away the filled bottles from you and just kind of, like, leave you there as just, like, to start the process. The nice, simple job.
Just pass along.
I have a
Almost
question.
The two of you help out very extensively.
I have a question.
Yes.
The storms that I mean, there were no storms in the Astral Sea, were there?
No, and your home of Tanzellum would have had no storms of rain. They would have been gravitic storms.
Interesting. I never
Yeah.
seen.
What now?
Storms of gravity.
Just terrifying.
Yeah,
That would have
I'm just
rolled
like-
through like tornadoes and crushed the massive skyscrapers that they would have built. So there's that.
Sounds like a
It's like-
horrible idea.
It's a horrible place. Very horrible.
Sticking out my hand, like, just like,
Yeah,
Watching
it's
the rain.
strange. This fairly warm in this climate. Rain just like begins to against your skin. But still, the bottling is done, and very quickly kegs are brought out. Glasses are brought out. People begin drinking and cheering and toasting, and there's a lot of excitement about. You guys watch as everybody just kind of begins chanting underneath their breaths. Speech, 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 speech. And after a moment, you see, what's it called? Corsair walks up to the center. Kindred, you notice him flick a pinky. And
Pinky's out.
Thescules, you hear a slightly different speech.
I do.
Yes. You are still under the effect of this previous spell.
I bet I hear the correct speech.
The correct, yes.
Yeah.
Of course. But to the rest of you here, welcome, our friends and family of the island of Toli. Welcome old friends and new ones, strangers and longtime family. We're here today to celebrate the bottling of our harvest. And you hear, we are here today to celebrate Thescules.
The transition's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
But continues onwards. This has been a tradition that has held us together for many, many years. Many, many years. And as I look out across all of these faces, whether I know them or not, I am thankful that this brings us all together. And you hear, I am thankful for Thescules. And
He brings us together.
yes, absolutely. And he's like, he goes to open his mouth to say something else when the rest of you see a figure run into the square. You recognize
figure?
this as Vinsire, the husband to the mayor.
Okay.
Oh.
Kind of like runs into the square very quickly and worriedly. And you can see the mayor just like immediately looks back at the ruckus and just says, "Oh, love, I thought you were helping the new ship in." And he just says, "We need help up there. There are weepers. Well, one weeper. It's big. It took one of the natural life forms around here." And Corsair immediately looks very concerned. Right. Kinderin, you would recognize the term weepers, used to describe those who have contracted the weeping, a disease that slowly replaces the body with these kind of vines and natural plant-like substance, but also do have the magical effect, when there are many of these creatures around, of summoning rain.
Okay.
Part of the reason why they have to be...
Would I
they have to be-
read up about it?
I walk up and I go, point me in the direction.
For you, I would say no. The place that you came from didn't have to worry about this.
So
Yeah.
So I don't know
But
what this is.
you would also know that it's important that they be culled as soon as they're brought up, because if they infect a large amount of people, the storms get worse and worse and worse. But yeah, Vinsire just kind of looks over and just says, I just need help as soon as possible. There's this massive rampaging creature. I think it's one of the dinosaurs from the southern forest.
Point me in the
Just
direction.
points down towards the docks.
I start running, and on the way, as I'm passing Thescules, I'm like, "You hear that? Weepers! Somebody's crying because they don't know you're here, Thescules!"
Thescules is.
The mayor just kind of looks at all of you and just says, you all look a bit more capable than the rest of us. I think we could use your help, strangers.
Yep.
Or I think we could use your help, Thescules, for you.
For him.
Thescules
I
has
look-
a glimmer in his eye as he starts booking it. He says, "I will show you why I've earned this festival."
Okay, are all of you going?
Yeah,
I
I'd
stand
say,
up,
I'll help
I
you
look
out.
at Adrian and say, we should go help too. And I pick him up and
okay.
I take him with me.
Okay.
Okay. Thorix is the only person I make it to again.
Okay.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll just yell,
So you
I
have
can
to help.
help too.
You all begin running through the forest?
Run. Yep.
Okay, I need you to all roll initiative for me.
Oh, God.
This is my initiative rolling dice.
Aw, come on.
That is no longer
Nat
my
20.
Yeah,
initiative
me
rolling
neither.
dice.
Same.
I definitely got lower than
Well,
me.
actually.
I did pretty good.
Actually, need to go get something very quickly.
Almost forgot. Ah.
Was you?
I
Oh, that's
got,
better.
Damn. Even though I saw the
Well,
rain, I would
anything's
not have
better
known
than
what the rain
negative.
meant.
Yeah.
It would.
My dex is shy.
Ah, I see.
As we go into a wilderness chase.
Whoa. What is
So,
you have me here?
25 to 20.
Yeah. You
Just
crit,
say
right?
21.
You say.
Sorry.
21.
Well,
Oh,
nat 20 plus 1.
oh, so 41.
So
Got you.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
I got 19.
Thescalius is very excited.
Doubles.
That it fits thematically, yeah.
Yeah.
Matt,
Got you. What's up?
19.
Clickety clack.
Okay. So, Thescalius. I'm just going to write down Thes because that takes a while.
Yeah,
Adrum.
Yes.
All right. 20 to 15. I think it was just you. 15 to 10. Oh. 10 to 5.
8.
Yeah, 7.
Okay. 8 to 7. Oh boy. Okay. So, Thorax. I almost wrote down Bloom again. God damn it.
Oh my gosh. Who are you? Who
It's
am
not
I?
even Valiant, it's a bloom, which is
Exactly. I guess
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
know.
Bloom now.
Yeah. And then 5 to 0.
Le Quattro.
Le Quattro.
Oh.
Perfect. So then that. Oh my god. It's one of the lowest initiative rolls I've seen from you in a while. I guess I'm so used to you playing like monks and rangers, man.
I know.
Dude,
I'm
I
a
rolled low.
girthy boy.
What the heck?
I am a girthy boy.
My dick
Okay.
is
My
alright.
legs weren't made for running.
Same.
That is true, yeah.
That's bad.
Especially in the current rain, you're loud going through the forest.
Just spraying WD-40 at myself.
Yes. So
I haven't, I passed it to you.
as the turn starts, go ahead and roll a d20, starting with
Take the spray.
Thescalius.
What?
Wait.
What were we doing?
Yeah. So go ahead and just roll a d20. This is a wilderness chase, a different type of initiative.
18.
18. Okay. So with that, no complications. You
Oh,
continue
yeah.
running
Oh,
through.
No.
I remember how
Oh
this works.
god.
Yeah. Adrum.
Yes.
D20.
Oh no.
14.
14. No complications. You run through easily enough.
Oh,
Thorax.
Please, with a
When I
man
waste
on
my
a
roll,
goddamn
I wasted
mission.
my good roll.
Roll a d20. Thorax.
Me?
Yes.
That shit.
Shit. It's a 1.
Oh boy. Okay.
No.
Make an athletics or acrobatics check.
I think I'll make an athletics.
Just maybe a little bit. Very good, very good.
17.
Okay. Yeah. You push through with no problem. There was a little bit of difficult terrain, but you pushed through it. You're fine. With that, then, crickets. What are you doing?
I'm running through the jungle. We've got fun and games. Wait, what is this gonna be?
Just a
a
D, just straight d20.
Oh, 11.
Okay, got you.
The cover of
Oh, right on the bottom of that cusp. No complications. You run through.
That'd be
And
embarrassing.
then, Kindred.
11.
11.
Okay.
Same thing. No complication.
Nice.
At this point,
11,
what is everybody's speed?
30.
30?
30. Then I have
35.
10 hovering.
All right.
30.
Fair enough. 30.
30.
Okay, so you go slightly ahead of the rest of them, unless you wish to keep pace with the group.
I'll try going ahead.
Good. Gotcha, gotcha. For the next one, we'll do the same thing. One more round. Thescalius. As you guys are slowly making your way down the hillside through one of these orchards. 5? Got you. We'll get to that in a second. Slowly making your way down these orchards. You notice it gets to the edge of one of these orchards and down towards where the docks are. But, yeah, what's it called? Just kind of like running through the forest at this point. You guys are beginning to see the docks ahead of you and kind of see the rampaging creature at this point. 5. Make a con save.
Can we tell what creature it is? Or just the form?
We will get to that in a second. It's definitely a
Oh,
large kind
11.
of lumbering quadrupedal form.
11.
11. Okay, so you make it. You barely avoid being blinded by some of, what's it called? Some of the rainfall that is just like, skirting off of the leaves
Well,
here.
isn't that nice?
Yes.
Very nice.
It's
Adrum.
so limited, like water.
11.
Oh,
No complication.
Oh my God.
Thorax.
11s.
yeah.
Man, we haven't had anybody fail on one of these yet. This is great.
1. What the fuck?
Same
You
thing.
had to
Make
open
another acrobatics or athletics
Well,
check.
we'll see.
It's your
It's the second time.
It's your second nat 1 during this process alone.
Yeah.
That's not great.
No?
Athletics?
Yeah.
12.
Okay, you still beat the DC. It's not very high. Yeah, you barely manage to avoid getting snagged in some brush, but you push on through once again.
He gets caught, I just rip through it.
Yeah, absolutely. Cricket.
Juboop, juboop.
And you're still running ahead?
Not 20.
Nat
What
20.
the hell?
No
Already
complication.
ahead.
And I would say you even get like an extra 5 feet ahead of the rest of them.
Ooh, I did an extra little
then
hop.
Kindred.
Speed boost. Speed boost.
Speed boost.
9.
9.
Oh.
Make a dex save.
Ooh.
Or you can choose to use 10 feet of movement to avoid
I'm not
in
taking that
general.
option.
Okay.
I got
Oh.
a nat 20.
Yeah.
Jesus
look at
Christ.
that. The nat 20s.
Jeez.
Easy.
Starting. Now you gotta get it in a row.
You immediately run forward and you see this patch of razor vine. But you just barrel your way through it. Your armor is heavier than some plant thorns.
And with my
You're fine.
fucking shield
Shield.
mastery.
Absolutely.
Lots of good rules.
And with that, you all find yourselves going down to the port. You can see the front of the quartermaster's lodge has been kind of broken open in this section here.
Oh, map.
It's gonna not work. That's fine.
And
But yeah, so taking your still somewhat unfinished minis, but that's okay. Where would you guys like
Wow,
to
look
go?
at that.
First
New
of all,
angle and
I should-
everything.
I should
New
put
angle
the,
and
uh,
everything.
look at that.
Wow.
I should
Oh
put
my
the
gosh.
rampaging creature.
Yeah. Oh, what is
Ah,
that? Oh my gosh.
Where would you guys
Oh.
like to? So, I would say since you get there first,
yeah, probably.
Cricket.
Jump
Where
right.
would you like to? We don't have a mini for
I
cricket.
kind of
yet,
want to be
sadly.
on it, but I don't know if I can do that
I
yet.
feel like you
Not
should
quite
show
yet.
that a little bit
Just
closer
like
to the camera.
essentially like where
Just right to the left of it. Like kind of
I
in the
can be the
center
map
of the
person,
room,
too.
exactly.
Oh, gotcha. So
Yeah.
yeah, you guys will be picking somewhere along this line.
Okay.
And then after that would probably be, let's see. Yeah, since you were there first. So from there, it'll just go in that order. So Thescules, where are you going?
Like, I'm facing it head on.
Oh, I love the map. It looks so cool. Hey, you
Alright.
go.
Adram,
Achilles was chosen for this.
Effectively.
where would you like to go, Adram?
I'm gonna flank it.
Oh, we can't yet.
Oh, you can.
We have to
It's
start
somewhere
somewhere
along
Oh,
here.
somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, watch it right
This is
there.
like you guys just get there.
I'll be right in between Thescules and Cricket.
then, like, it broke into a lodge or whatever.
It broke into a quartermaster's lodge. Yeah. So this is
Whoa.
where they keep a lot of like supplies for ships going to and from port.
That crazy
Um,
giant
Food, maybe.
weeping.
So okay, then Thorax, where are you going? Damn, this shield turned out really cool.
Right. How'd you make that mace into an axe like that?
I had fun.
That's genius.
We had a great time.
Good mini work.
Yeah,
Where's
we
your
got
going?
Oh, I'll take it. There you go.
And then Kindred, where are you going?
I'm just trying to be in the middle of everybody.
So like,
Trying my hardest to just interpose myself as best as possible.
Okay. Good central spot.
Bad day.
Easy. I'll say then, for the sake of this, let's go ahead and re-roll initiative as we get into the
Good.
actual combat
Good.
here.
At 20.
Good.
Still bad.
Oh shit. Okay.
Lucky.
We'll get to
Nat
that in a minute.
20.
Whoa, okay.
Nice.
God damn.
You lucky bucks.
to-
That's the third initiative nat 20. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weighted dice.
Wait,
That's what I
it is only this pink one that's rolling it.
Where'd you gave it to you?
Okay. I'm so
Nope.
bad on
Okay.
the corner street.
So 25 to 20. I guess so the nat 20s
Nat
first.
20s.
You're going
what-
before me.
Yeah.
You
I
got
don't
better
have a
decks?
modifier.
No,
Okay.
I didn't roll it. I didn't
It was
roll a
me
nat 20
and-
on this one.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, you two of you. Okay, what's your dex modifier?
+2.
I
Okay,
don't
yeah,
have
so
a
you're going
dex
first.
modifier, so.
Oh wow. It works.
And then Kindred. All right. So yeah, now I suppose 25 to 20. Anyone else?
I can tell. Oh, I knew it.
20 to 15.
And they said it was this
18.
one.
18?
It wasn't nat 20.
Got you. So then we have Thorax.
Sorry, I felt like I needed to dig.
15 to 10.
11.
10.
Got you.
It's a pretty boogie beat.
And then,
Oh no,
I got
Thescules.
11.
Yeah.
Oh, you got 11?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I rolled 19, but I have -1. So.
Oh shit, I almost forgot. Alrighty, and then
Hey, Dinosaur Man.
cool. That'll be good. Alright, so starting off, Adram, what are you doing?
I'm gonna hit it
Okay, go
Like-
ahead and
Smack it.
with the X. I'm gonna use the.
there we
Wow.
go.
Oh,
There we go.
nice.
Is that kind of like dark greenish light begins to fill up the room from the many sigils of the weeping across this thing's body.
Yeah, I'm running up, I'm gonna draw the axe out from my back and one-handed.
One-handed? Cool, sounds good. Take the axe, you swing. Let's see what you get.
18.
That hits.
Good.
And then, yeah. Ooh, that's not great damage, but that's alright. Can I get +2 to damage with dueling?
Okay.
Nice.
So, 5 slashing and 2 stellar fire.
Okay.
Good fire.
Sounds
So for
good.
a total of 7.
7. Got you. All right. So, yeah, with that, you guys watch as Adram takes the axe and just swings around, like you said, one-handed. The kind of comet fire on the side of it beginning to just and slice into the side of this thing. It seems what's it called? This is a pretty big beastie. I would say, who here is from the Unchained Nations again? Just
Yeah.
Just you?
Yeah.
And
I guess so.
and you as well.
Me, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
and
don't
you.
know that though.
This is true. Oh well, fair enough.
And
But
I'm
you would
also-
recognize
Okay.
this thing.
I'm also,
The three of you would recognize this as a Triceratops.
Triceratops.
I'm also gonna expend one of my superiority, not my superiority, my psionic dice. I keep wanting to
Okay.
call them superiority, but they're not.
I'm superior.
Yeah, my psionic energy dice. I'm gonna use psionic strike. So it says once on each of my turns, like right after
Okay.
I take an attack, I can use one of my dice, and I can roll it and deal force damage equal to the number rolled
Force
plus my
damage.
intelligence modifier. That's
Oh,
max.
yeah.
That
Holy
is
shit.
8 force damage.
8 points of force damage too.
Yeah.
Look at you. Holy
also,
shit.
So this is the same day. We haven't slept or
Okay,
anything.
yeah.
Right?
As no, same day, sadly.
Okay.
As the axe slices through, this force energy just kind of like ripples, and the edge of the kind of like thick skin
Yeah,
of this thing, it just
Yeah, I like to
outwards.
think it's like a kind of like I slice, and then like there's an after effect that kind of like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. But yeah, with that, very good first turn. This thing, yeah, you've already succeeded in giving it a pretty good little wound there, so that's awesome. Kindred, what are you doing? And then the Triceratops is on deck.
He
Okay.
got more than me.
Yeah.
I am going to. I'm going to use my. I don't even know if this is an action. No, it's not. Okay, never mind. We're good then. I'm going to start off by using
Okay.
my last spirit
Okay.
of the day
Yes.
to do the. I'm going to. First of all, I'm going to attack
Okay.
using my shield, so I'm going to kind of find my way next to, in between Thescules.
Okay.
But, yeah, I'm gonna find my way
Right over
next to the,
Okay.
to the, Triceratops.
Mhm.
And I'm going to just find my shield in an opening up on its throat.
Okay, I got you.
That's cocked. It was a good roll, but I would have said it was cocked if it was a bad roll.
Yeah. All good.
Will a 6 suffice?
It will not. Yeah, no. You reach up and you poof and you bash like right where you're trying to underneath the throat. But you just kind of like accidentally hit this outer like layer of bone, and it's pretty solid, and it just cracks against it, and to no seeming effect aside from pissing the thing off.
Yeah, noticing that I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action to use my wee. Sorry, I had to scroll down to this.
You're all good.
I'm going to use a bonus action to use my hardened skin ability.
Okay, sounds good. But you guys watch as the skin across Kindred's body just begins to slightly harden like stone. These scars and calluses kind of like deepening, and it's like almost like rock setting his body. Alrighty. Cool. And then is that going to end your turn? You still have a good little bit of movement.
I kind of just want to stay within 5 feet of Thescules.
Staying within 5 feet of Thescules? Perfect. Yeah, that totally works. Okay. That would then bring us to the Dino's turn. So,
Try it yourself.
yeah, the try it yourself at tops. Is going to
Damn, you roll high.
Yeah. Now, I mean, since you hit it and you're the only one that's dealt damage, it is going to try to gore you.
Okay.
14.
Matches.
So it hits.
I'm
Yeah.
going
Okay.
to safeguard Adrian as a reaction.
Okay. And that will.
Provide him with quarter cover
Okay.
and give him a added +1 to his AC.
How far
At
away
a
do you have to be
plus
for
one?
that?
Makes it miss.
Got you.
How close do you have to be?
Okay.
I just have to be within.
'Cause right now you're on opposite sides of the dinos.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
So
How
you'd
do you have
have
to
to,
be within 5 feet?
Hold on. Let me check it real
You're
quick.
definitely by
Continue.
that's
Yeah, I got you. Regardless of that, it is going to take a bonus action strike against you as well.
Okay.
You watch as this vine grows out of the side of it, where this open wound had opened up, and is going to attempt to slash at you. That's going to be an 18.
I think that one hits.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm gonna. Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
And as a reaction, I am going to use another one of my side dice and my protective field.
Okay.
So just tell me now when I'm gonna.
That is going to be 16 points of slashing damage as this the vine comes out the side and just and whips you. I would say like right across
What
the
did you
chest.
say it was? 16?
16, yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 2 plus my intelligence modifier 4, so 12.
12? Got you. All right.
Yeah, and I sadly cannot safeguard you.
Can't? Okay.
Just gotta be.
So then that first attack will hit as well.
Oh, fuck.
Gosh.
Let's see here. That's pretty close to max damage. That's going to be an additional 19 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing... Or no, that'd be piercing damage because that's its core
Uh-oh.
attack. So yeah. As the horn kind of like
I'm
comes
down,
down,
man.
Yeah.
and you're down.
Yeah, we're at third
level
level.
3.
Noted.
Oh,
All right.
God.
Can I just second wind on my turn?
Yes,
Okay.
that's a
What's
bonus
second
action.
one?
When
but-
it gets to my turn.
We will get to that.
Oh, you can go.
That is the end of this thing's turn. Thorax, what are you doing? With your
Can you
paladin
get up a second?
abilities.
So,
Also, Thescules, you are on deck.
Got it.
do I know what the weeping disease is?
You have never heard of it. Yeah.
Does this thing look like it could be saved from it? Or no?
You could use your action to make a medicine check.
Nah, I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
I'm gonna
No,
cast
no,
Searing
no.
Smite.
Searing Smite, okay. As a bonus action, I'm guessing?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Hang on.
Got you.
Lord.
So you guys watch as the, what's it called, the blade goes along Thorax's hand and just kind of like, with the sparks across the metal body, just begins to into flames.
My war pick.
Oh, right, the war pick, yes.
Ooh, silly.
Nice.
It's my war pick.
Yes.
I kind of like scrape it so it makes sparks and it lights up
Cool.
the pickaxe.
Yeah, absolutely.
War pick.
Just like you're your own flint for the steel.
Yes.
Absolutely. Cool.
Alright, and I'll strike it.
Steal.
All right, go for it.
Does a 16 hit?
It does. Go ahead and roll your
Oh,
damage.
That's
Yeah.
not something.
Yeah, Adram, as you kind of like begin fading from consciousness, you watch as Thorax immediately runs over and just jabs the thing before falling into unconsciousness.
I don't know why you acted surprised at that it got me down.
Fair enough. I mean,
It is a triceratops.
So,
It is-
I know about the
Okay.
weeping. It's a disease, or
It
how
is-
would you describe it?
it is a disease. I would say, as opposed to the sigil sickness, which is more of a disease, this would be more considered a parasite. Yeah.
So, if you were going technical terms, you wouldn't call it a disease.
It acts in the same ways, but technically it's a parasite.
In D&D,
Yeah.
this disease.
Hmm.
That's
What'd you get?
2 piercing damage with 1 thunder damage and then 1 fire damage from the spell.
Okay, and the fire damage is actually doubled.
And then,
Oh, yeah? Did the Stellar Fire do anything?
Oh shit, yeah, Stellar Fire would have been as well. That one was four,
It was
4 points,
two.
right? Oh, 2? Okay,
So it's
so
double
double
it for
4.
4.
17. Then plus
Um,
1, 2,
At
3.
the start of each of its turns until a spell ends, the target must make a Constitution saving throw.
Got you,
Or it
got you.
takes more.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
1 minute is the spell left.
And because this is an effect having to do with fire, it has disadvantage on the save.
Okay.
So that was good thinking there. Cool. All right. Will that bring it to the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. Got you. So we'll say you've run up at
Oh,
this
yes.
point.
Yeah, I wanted to move up.
Yeah, like right next to where Adrian
Yeah, right there.
has now fallen prone. Bonk. Cricket, what are you doing?
Um,
Wait, I thought I go.
there's. Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, Thescules. Yeah.
All right, yeah. All right.
And then Cricket, you're on deck.
Eyes glaze over as he casts Firebolt straight at the Triceratops,
All right, sounds good.
which is a ranged spell attack.
Got you. I'd say since you're trying to hurt this thing, no wild magic.
Yeah.
Oh, cock.
How it's going.
Cacked.
13 plus the 5, 18.
That hits. Yeah.
Right, and then
This thing's pretty big and kind of lumbering. It's pretty easy to hit.
8
Alrighty.
fire damage.
Is that already doubled?
Double the 16.
Yeah, double to 16.
All right.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to take a swing with my quarterstaff, and using Tides of Chaos, I'm going to have advantage on the attack roll.
Okay. So we will get some wild magic. So yeah, as Thorax kind of like reaches into one side, slams down with the war pick, Thescules immediately comes up from the other side of the
Oh, yeah,
head.
the +1, yeah.
Immediately takes the one attack, hits. Ooh.
That is a 18.
Yeah.
Um,
And then wild magic.
and then wild magic.
See what happens.
69. Yes.
God damn it. Okay.
And then I'll roll my damage for that. That's gonna be a
Oh,
two-handed
nice.
hit, so that's gonna be a
okay.
D8.
I'm so scared.
Interesting. For the next minute, you cannot speak,
Oh, no more
which
spells.
limits your vocal components. However, instead, as a bonus action, you can instead do a red dragonborn's fire breath attack.
Oh,
So that's
Oh.
fun.
yeah, breath attack.
It should be standard, similar to your other one, just fire damage.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a 2.
That is a very good roll.
Do not speak, whore.
3 plus 1. That's gonna
Only
be
roar.
6 damage from my weapon. A combination of bludgeoning and force.
Got you. All right, so that'll bring it up to cool. Yeah, as you guys, like pretty much simultaneously, Thorax and Thescules slash down, or essentially whack down the sides of this thing's head. You immediately hear it kind of just like crack a little bit to the side as the skull comes slightly dislodged. But yeah, what's it called? I also would like to point out that one of these tables that I have literally has that bracket listed as nice to 70. So
Love
I
that.
appreciate that.
Nice.
Said 6 damage total for that the last one?
Yeah, for the hit with my weapon.
Cool, absolutely. End of your turn?
Pass on the best.
Unless you want to move.
Yeah, How far is Kindred?
He's right
They're
next to
right
you.
next to
He's
each
right,
other.
then you know what? I don't really see a need to move.
Cool, got you.
Thescules tries to quit and then realizes he can't speak
Yeah,
and freaks out a little bit.
cool. Cricket, what are you doing?
This is a little riskier than just doing damage. So I don't know if they're working out.
We'll see.
Okay. I'm gonna use my just standing high jump movement to try and jump right onto the Triceratops' horns.
Okay, got you. So you're taking an action to do the high jump?
I mean, I don't know if it's an action or not.
Unless you have an ability that it gives you something else,
I
high jumps are considered an action.
Standing leap. Long jump 25 feet, high jumps 15 feet.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
would
I
I be able to
don't-
just jump onto it as movement?
No.
I believe.
As in
You have a
normal,
climbing
not
speed, so you
like-
can just climb
Oh,
onto it.
yeah, that's true.
Okay,
This is
well,
true.
I guess I'll climb onto its horns.
Cool, absolutely.
Right in its face.
Yeah. A little bit less cool, but more functional. You climb up there onto the top.
Okay.
Yeah, using your climbing speed. What are you doing when you're up there?
Let's see what happens. I'll say, I mean, it's worth a shot. And I'll, just grab his horns. I'm going to use 5 points from my Healing Hands pool to try and cure it of a disease.
Okay.
Oh.
believe that doesn't work on magical
It
diseases.
doesn't work on magical
I
diseases?
believe not, because there's like that's a pretty high level spell.
Yeah.
That
so
makes sense.
yeah, but you do infuse the energy into it, and
That's like-
it does seem to help it a little bit, like fighting from the infection, but
Yeah,
not
I
enough
was
to
like-
break through.
I was like, honestly, if it doesn't work against magical diseases, then
It's tough.
yeah,
It's tough, but
probably.
what's it called? You have momentarily given it a second of pause, so there is that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just go through with that
Yes.
then? Okay. I was
Yeah.
probably just gonna hit it instead. I don't know if it worked against magical diseases or not.
Yeah. That's a tough thing because you've never personally run into this before.
It's very true.
Yeah.
So I was kind of fuck.
Anything as a bonus
Kind of
action?
disappointed that I couldn't save it.
Matt likes
Probably just
his
gonna use
magical diseases.
right?
I'm a fan of them, yeah. It's almost like I've built a lot of this campaign around them.
Okay. Okay, just I don't know. Bonus action. If I hit with a bonus action, what is it again? Does
Just
it
plus
no-
your.
Just no proficiency.
Huh?
Just
So
no
pl-
proficiency.
No proficiency,
Yeah,
so
no
just plus your dex.
Okay. Well, I
And
tried.
plus
it.
pretty decent.
Yeah, I'll try doing that.
Level.
Yeah, it'll be a second before you guys
Okay.
get +1 weapons.
17.
17, that hits. Oh, absolutely.
Nice. All right. So now I'm attacking it from its front.
Yeah. Are you giving it like a punch, or are you doing the staff?
I like to use the staff. Oh, that's good.
Absolutely.
So then, after that didn't work, in disappointment, I'll just take the staff off my back,
Okay.
attack it.
Sounds good. Yeah. Climbing up there, you infuse this energy in. It gives this thing a momentary pause, for giving you enough time to like reach back, grab your staff off your back, and just crack down, hitting it.
So it's 7 bludgeoning damage
7 bludgeoning.
and 2 acid damage.
Alrighty. 4 acid damage is doubles.
Oh.
Ah, nice.
So that would be 13 total?
7, 8,
13
9,
total.
7, 8, 9, 10,
2
11.
million total.
Am I doing my math right?
I don't know.
It's
It's
been a long
7
night.
bludgeoning and then 4 acid.
11 total. Okay, there we go.
Yes.
Sorry, take a second for this brain to come online. Alright,
Yeah, pretty good.
alright,
I'm gonna climb on its back with the rest of my movement.
Cool.
And then be done with it.
that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
It's not quite the end of the initiative order.
What?
What?
Will my mini stay on its back?
You,
It's legendary.
Adrian, I'd like you to roll me 1d8.
Oh, hey, look, the light's
Whoa.
working.
Yeah. Turn it on. Beginning.
No,
Two.
like,
Yeah, like it's.
Yeah.
We turned
Okay.
it on.
Yeah, I got it
Turned
working.
it on at the beginning.
2? Okay.
Oh.
The rest of you, anybody who might be near Adrian suddenly knows, as a small dart into the neck, you regain 2 hit points. As a small dose of a healing concoction finds its way into your neck. The rest of you can see another figure, maybe 60 feet away, charging towards the building.
60 feet.
Yes.
it's a whole lot of feet.
Look at it, boy.
Alrighty.
Oh, so someone else was after me.
I would say as a bonus action, she's going to try and make a dart attack against the big one, too.
Wow. Alright.
That hits.
okay.
Bang, bang.
Look at these dots. Look at these dots. They're beautiful.
I'm going to roll it out on the map just because it's fun. Let's see this thing's con save.
Oh.
Not bad, actually.
Ah.
Yeah, that will make the DC, sadly. Another dart, kind of like, get right into the side of this thing. It doesn't deal any damage. You can see there is a single Z carved into it.
Other people are carving their names in darts.
This, I would say, make an insight check since you're the closest up there.
What was the name?
There's no name, it's just the letter Z.
Oh, sorry, I heard it, sorry.
No, you're good.
Insight, that's a 21.
You immediately look at it, notice there's poison inside of it, see the Z marked in there, sleep dart.
I know poison. Yep.
Yeah. Now that her turn's done, Adram,
Oh,
you are
Thank God I don't have to fucking use it. That's
prone.
it.
Great.
I'm prone. I'm gonna need help my movement to get up.
Sounds good.
How old is this? Like,
Nice.
I'm just gonna say that hasn't happened in a while, and I'm gonna hit it
Okay.
again.
Sounds good.
You see a dude in a futuristic.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that hits.
Rocket.
Like I'm gonna like just for flavor, I'm gonna do like a kip up, and as I'm going
Okay.
up, I'm gonna hit it. Huh?
Flavor.
Flavor.
I get you.
Flare
it works.
flavor.
Flare.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Flavor,
Okay,
flavor.
so $6 fire damage. That's
Okay.
gonna be doubled.
Yeah.
So $6 fire.
So 12 plus.
Huh?
Doing the math.
Oh, that No, that is already doubled.
Yeah, no, I know.
No, he already.
Go for it.
Oh,
Go for it. Keep on
sorry.
going.
And then
I'm just talking to myself. Don't you worry about me.
7 slashing.
Okay, so 19 damage total.
Yes.
Got
and I'm gonna
you.
use
Oh, so even. So, fuck it.
second wind.
Yeah.
To gain hit points back because ouch.
Yeah, absolutely. The rest of you guys see Adram suddenly spring back up into the battle. You said you're kind of like kick flipping off of it, or what are you doing?
I was gonna do like a kip up. Like, kip up like when people are on the ground and like go.
Oh, the.
Oh, I see. Just like, make an acrobatics check just for the fun of it.
Oh boy. We'll see how
See if you
flavorful
slide
it
back
is.
down.
Not flavorful at all. Makes
Okay.
sense.
It's functional. Kind of like, and
Yeah.
just like, you stumble a little bit, but using that form momentum from stumbling upward kind of clumsily, and just being angry at this point, just slashing downwards and absolutely mauling the shit out of this thing's face. It cleaves in half, and you see these vines begin to sprout out from the front of it. Immediately just... Yeah, not great. It is a full, like, xenomorph, like just, like, out of the front of this thing's face.
And then
And you get the answer to your question of if this thing can be saved or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Reaction.
then
So.
Vescally sees that,
Okay.
tries to say something, can't, and then
I'm gonna
Got you.
To Adram?
yeah, because he thinks it's a sign of respect.
Yeah.
I can't see it.
I
I'm
love
on the-
that so much.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna
Kindred noticing this just goes.
Oh, man.
and then I'm gonna
This is so good.
uh
Anything else?
I'm gonna try to get a little bit further away from it, but staying in its attack range so I don't provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay, I would say make a nature check.
Nature.
You don't have dinosaurs on.
We're still tipsy.
That's true. Yeah, you guys have faded down from being wasted at this point. That's why you don't have disadvantage, so you're good. But you don't have
Vescally
dinosaurs on.
starts saving.
Pensando, so-
17.
Okay.
Super him up.
Well, you don't have dinosaurs. You recognize from having been hit with this thing a couple of times now that it has a reach of 10 feet, so you could stay within 10 feet of it.
Okay, yeah, I'll back up a little bit.
Cool.
Just a tiny, tiny bit.
We'll say that'll take your bonus action to kind of figure that out.
Oh, I used my bonus action for second wind.
No, fair enough. It's fine then. It was just as kind of flavor anyways, so. Yeah, that'll be the end of your turn.
I believe so.
Okay. Kindred.
I'm saving my.
That is
Oh
you.
yeah, it's my turn after that.
Just eating honey.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's
Why?
fucking delicious.
God.
I mean, it is, but.
Kindred is going to find his way back to where the majority of the people are, trying to interpose with as many people as physically possible.
So with being right here, you could get both Thescules and Adram.
Cool. And I'm gonna bash this thing in the face.
Okay.
And like I said before, but never actually did because I missed, I'm going to use Spirit Point, but let's see if I hit first.
Oh, gotcha,
Just
gotcha.
to see. I definitely hit.
Okay.
That's an 18 plus 4, 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, so I
Fucking hell, that
smack
nearly
this
doubles it.
Summon a Mitch up the
sandwich.
face. I'm going to kind of like,
Well, what's left of it?
yeah.
The two sides of the face have shorn off.
Yeah, as I kind of get around the front of it and see the like way that his face is left, I'm
Yeah.
gonna kind of rear back a little bit,
Okay.
and I'm gonna aim for those tentacles in his mouth using an appendage smash.
Interesting. Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and roll my damage. Not good.
Okay.
Uh,
And then is that a save for appendage smash or is it
yes, it'll be a Constitution save.
con save?
Uh,
It makes it. That's a net
okay,
20.
cool. 'Cause, yeah, so it does 5 damage.
Got you.
And let me just check the specifications of appendage smash.
So yeah, as you take your shield, just slamming down into this thing's face, just trying to smash
It's a
off one of those
strength
lines.
save, not a con save, but I mean you got a nat 20, so.
Yeah, yeah. It smashes down, and it does deal the decent amount of damage, and it. Not that it seems like it dealt any extra damage, but whatever these these viney appendages are that are coming out, it almost seems like it's causing it more pain, like striking an organ would. It's not liking it.
It still smashes the appendage.
Okay,
It just doesn't gain the effects of stunned or disadvantage.
cool,
So the appendage is still broken.
cool. I will keep in mind that it has one less attack
Okay, cool.
on its turn right now. So,
Matt,
yes.
1d6 fire damage. Should I roll that?
Oh right. Is
Oh,
it
no.
a
Sorry,
save at
con
the
save.
at the end or the beginning of the turn?
Beginning.
Got you.
1d6 million damage.
16
That would have to go against my.
against your paladin spell save, I believe.
Yeah,
So
Spell save.
charisma.
It's 12.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
Well, I think-
Welcome to level 3,
So
bitches.
the flames do kind of like pat out on it.
Yeah.
And once again, I mean, like it's trashed through a decent amount of this house. There is still a bit of rain here, so it uses a little bit of it to smother the flames.
Oh.
Idea.
Wait, does it have disadvantage on it though?
On the con save?
Because you said
Oh
it was
yes,
fire.
it does. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh.
Still on fire. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Nice.
Oh.
All right. Good shit.
This is holy fire.
Oh yeah.
Horny fire?
Yeah,
No.
you're 25.
Yeah, that.
Holy fire.
Fire.
Oh.
2.
Quite
and
the
then double
opposite,
that.
actually.
Got you.
Because,
Quite the. Yeah.
We're saving
Yeah.
room for Jesus.
This thing is gonna
Saving
take its
for
turn.
trees.
For Gaia, actually.
For Gucci.
Still on fire.
It's gonna hit
Fire in the eyes.
Kindred and Thorax,
Cool. I'm going
and
to.
it does not get a third attack because of your appendage smash.
Yeah. Wait, I can't even fucking safeguard your dumbass.
I'm fine. You worry about the other guys.
Cool.
No,
I'm going
so-
to start safeguarding Adram
How
Got you. Alright,
far
cool.
are you?
as a reaction.
So-
I'm next to you. So I'm going to start
Okay.
safeguarding Adram.
So for the strike against
Oh.
Thorax,
Also, I don't know
18.
if my
That
mini
is
will
weird.
sit on his
Gotcha.
back or not, but I'm technically on his back right now.
yeah, you're. Forgot about that.
We forget to.
You're
The
still
frog
there,
on the Triceratops.
but you see the front of it, motherfucker.
We need some like glue or something. Not
I was
glue.
gonna say, you
like
know?
sticky tack or something.
You know what?
You know, we
Cricket's
tried our
there.
best.
Yeah.
Cricket's
Use your imagination, people.
Yeah, I will say,
Imagination.
yeah, you definitely see the face split open in front of you, and all these vines go out, and it is fucking
From the back.
horrifying. Yeah, like you're pretty you're tranquil, but this is a
Never
lot.
seen this before.
Yeah.
All right.
So 18 that does hit, and then against you,
It
and
takes
then
disadvantage.
because you're safeguarding, we'll go ahead and roll both of those.
1 minute.
So that'll be
1 minute is 10 minutes.
wait shit, fucking hell, forgot I have that one on my phone. Ba-da-ba-ba. Sorry, this is a lot to keep track of.
Once for a minute.
No.
No, you can't speak.
So 14, that's not gonna hit. I'm
It's like
guessing.
10
Yeah, no, it's not even fucking close.
It's yeah. It
Yeah,
does
it's a
become
long, a minute's a
really
long
close.
time.
But for
in combat.
Thorax,
Yeah.
Bring it on.
yeah, this is gonna be with its main gore attack. So there's that. So that'd be that plus that. Cool. 23 points of piercing damage.
How much?
23
Jesus.
points of
my.
piercing damage as the
Like, oh,
horn
what's up?
stabs through. You guys kind of hear this horrible like sound as a lot of the cables begin just like snapping one after another in Thorax's body.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's gored you pretty bad.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
Oh, that was a good one.
I haven't used, it's a new turn order, right? I haven't used. Oh yeah, 'cause I was down.
Yeah.
I'm
Do you have your
using my
reaction?
reaction, and
I
I'm
spit
gonna
out, like,
reduce that
oil.
damage. I'm reducing your damage.
Thank you.
No, for reaction.
Ah, fuck! It's only by 4, but
Okay.
Hey.
Which ability is this using?
the protective field.
Got you. Cool. A slight force field of psionic energy like bubbles up in front of it and does manage to stop a few more of the cables from snapping. So that reduces it down to 20 damage, I believe. Yeah. Cool.
19. I think it's
Yes.
23.
It was
20.
23.
Oh, it's
So
23.
it was minus 4.
Cool.
So
So
23 minus 4.
So 19, easy enough. That brings it to your turn, Thorax. As this thing has gorged you on its horn. What's it called? It's kind of just got you there, but you're there. What are you doing? And Thescules,
well-
you're on deck.
Got it. Already know what I'm doing.
Easy enough.
So am I like stuck to it?
No,
Okay.
but it's like right there.
You know, I'll probably actually just use my lay on hands on myself, maybe.
Okay. How much are you healing yourself?
Probably with all the rest of it.
Got you. Sounds good. What is your pool at this level?
15.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, because it's 5 times
That's
the
your
paladin
action then?
Yeah, that's an action.
Bonus action,
Why is that
anything?
an action?
Yeah, I know. But it's healing. Most healing's an action.
level. Unless it's, what's the healing word, I believe?
Yes. Or soothsayer's droplets.
Oh, yeah.
But there's that. I still have to type that out.
Yeah.
Cock and balls.
Me too.
Oh, really?
That's in there.
No way.
Check out our socials.
Big thing.
Okay.
All right.
So with the magic stone cantrip,
Yes.
I imbue them with magic, and it says you or someone else can make a ranged spell attack. So does it have to be a separate turn to use it?
Yes, it'd be a separate attack.
Ooh, okay. Oh well.
Now.
Okay.
Dancing.
I'm just seeing if I have any.
Yeah.
Just fucking whack.
I see.
Come on.
He's not looking pretty good.
I can't wait. Oh. Can I hit with that bonus action?
Yeah, you just won't take proficiency.
I'm just gonna punch with my fist.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Why not? Hey, go for it. Go for it, man.
My fists are a weapon.
Oh, right, I forgot because you're Warforged, yeah.
Yes.
No, they're not.
Not right now.
No.
Oh, I don't add my.
No proficiency, just your strength modifier.
Oh.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you reach forward and you punch, but it kind of just gets caught up in this thing of, like, vines. So,
Ew,
there's that.
gross.
And, yeah, luckily you're immune to, disease, so that's good.
Yeah.
Alright. With that, then, I'll bring it to Thescules' turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try and hit him with my staff. I'm gonna take advantage with another thing of Tides of Chaos,
Okay.
since I can not control my magic yet.
No.
That, yeah.
And keep in mind what you can do as a bonus action.
Good thing. Yeah, I'm going to. Don't worry.
Got you.
That's 16. That's a 19.
That hits.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
48,
Let's see by this points.
45, 46,
46.
46.
And then I'm gonna need dex save.
Roll a d4 for me.
Okay.
And then, yeah, dex save.
4.
That's only a 6 for the dex save. 4?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Kindred, I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Oh,
And then while you're doing that, I'm gonna roll my d10.
Oh, wait, let me actually double check that. It might not be...
For my breath weapon.
Yeah, no, sorry, con save.
Yeah.
That's what I
He's
said.
double checking, so it didn't count.
Yeah,
Okay.
con save, yeah.
no, it's
Alright, now
he
make
checked.
the con save.
Oh, whoa.
No.
No.
I was trying.
What'd you roll?
With a...
Well, I do add +4 to concepts.
It's pretty
right. So it's... Oh, wait, 6.
7.
good? Okay.
7.
So,
He makes it.
I'll make it.
Yeah, probably.
I would say for this then,
That three wouldn't hit.
Well, actually,
My
wait,
actual
what is
weapon
it
hit.
doing to me?
Oh,
so for this one, since I got a 2 instead of a 1, it was the blindness deafness spell. You are currently deafened.
Cool.
That's not terrible.
That doesn't matter right now anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like blind.
I'm
But-
safeguarding, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, all of the noise around you just suddenly
What's that?
goes to nothing.
Yes. There's something about that. I'm gonna read up on it real quick, but
Cool.
continue.
Got you. Thescules. What was the damage again?
So the damage on the staff is going to be 13. Makes
13.
Of course, I'd actually maxed my staff's damage out,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna.
You maxed your breath damage too.
No, I didn't. I only got a 4 out of a d10.
Oh,
I
fair.
thought you
And
rolled a
so that's 8
d4.
damage
hey.
for the bonus action. I do use the red.
Got you. That's already doubled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
8 is doubled.
All right. As you, what's it called? First of all, like striking this thing, it suddenly Kindred over there is struck deaf, because of your wild magic. Immediately looking forward, like about to proclaim your greatness to this thing. The fire out the front and just scorches this thing from head to tail. How do you want to kill
Chicken.
it?
Chicken. Sorry.
That's actually lucky you got a fire fighting breath.
Yeah.
Basically. Let's go.
Very
Edit.
quickly, Thescules carves his name into the side of this Triceratops with his breath weapon.
Okay, like Godzilla style, just.
Yeah.
Okay. For the fun of it, make a.
I guess it
What the
wouldn't
fuck
be
would this be?
sleight of hand.
Performance. Yeah, that's honestly fitting.
Yeah. Nope.
I was like, sleight of hand. That
No,
doesn't
stop
work in this
that.
situation.
That's his rolls
That's a
are
21.
fucking ridiculous.
I think he does.
The fire concentrates into like this almost like singular line, and you guys just see like in beautiful cursive, Thescules, and it slices this thing down the center, and just slumps forward, and yeah, the rain immediately begins to patter to a stop, as suddenly you see a figure running up to you as I change away from the fighting music.
Oh, can I grab the poison dart, by the way? Out of its side?
Sleeping dart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it poison or was it sleep?
Poison sleeping.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
It was a poison.
Yeah,
but
the
sleeping.
poison at this point has because it made the
poison
save.
for
Yeah.
Kuska.
Like the actual
Poison for goose.
the actual poison in it has drained into the creature, but it's still a good dart. Yeah, easy
Same
enough.
place as my other one.
What's it called? As this figure runs up, you can immediately see quite a striking figure. Immediately, there's just this notice of that like, the little bit of rain that is left is kind of sticking to the body and then freezing after a moment. You can see kind of this very tightly pulled back, kind of like bright white hair on a surprisingly young face. For those of you that have spent time in the Astral Sea and are vaguely familiar with the outer planes, this is an Ice Ganassi.
Oh,
child.
It's Ganassi.
Seemingly a child of one of the Okarin, the ice genies.
I didn't know that they existed.
But kind of runs up out of breath, just like puts her hand on what's left of the doorway and just says, well, I missed all the fucking fun.
Yeah, just a bit
Can I
late.
speak yet?
Just kind of like takes one of the darts and just throws it into the ground.
Oh,
Fucking-
so is this your dart? Is your name Z something?
No, Z, like you're sleeping.
Like Zed?
Like
Oh.
ZZ's, you know.
So what do your other ones say? Like A for awake?
What?
You're a frog. Right, interesting. Okay.
Okay.
I have a DM question.
Yes.
When the scanner went up on the ship, the Ganassi, like, did it give me
There's
a
a
picture?
strike. There's a striking familiarity.
Oh, laddie.
Good call.
Laddie.
I don't know their name though.
What?
They didn't
You
give
do
my
not
name.
know their name. No.
Hey, boys.
All right. Well,
What's your name?
Yeah, this one.
name's Tel. T-E-L. What's it to you? What's your name?
Why are you saying his name? I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Adrian.
Okay, got you. That's what you
Yeah,
Gives
I
me
have,
like 2 health points left.
yeah, I was like, I
Yeah,
have
it's pretty
probably
low.
profusely bleeding.
I'm pissed.
Not
I
much.
got you.
I totally came into that battle with all my spirit points.
Really?
Yeah.
You must
It
be
only
sure-
takes me 45 minutes of pondering my belief.
Oh, to
I
get
gain
back?
my
I
spirit
call
back.
that drinking we did pondering your belief.
Yeah, that's fair.
You get 12, so I rolled an 8 max.
It's better to find this out on
Okay.
session 1 than on session like 65. So you're all good.
Yeah.
I just gotta go.
Maybe you should write down your abilities.
Spirit
Yeah.
is way
Just kinda
better
looks
than
and just
what
says-
the gods have.
All right. I was expecting mostly to find halflings here. Okay.
We don't have any of them.
What are all of your names? If I'm not gonna regret asking.
Can I speak yet?
Not for right now. If you try to, it's just right up into the sky.
Okay, that happens. Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
I'll introduce-
Christ.
He
Oh,
roses
yeah.
and he aims it up. He's like,
I
This
go.
probably doesn't say Jesus Christ because that's not a thing.
I go. This is Thescules.
Thescules, right. Can he not speak?
Not at the moment.
Now.
Give it a bit. It'll be back in like,
Alright, fucking
40
like I'm just like
seconds.
starting to count down in my head. Be like,
got you. You're kind of a weirdo, aren't you? Alright.
My name's Cricket, though. You regarded me as a
I
frog
am a
earlier.
Shakes your
I'm
hand.
a grunk. Oh, fuck. I couldn't take it
Why
back
did
in
you
time.
reach your
I
hand?
couldn't take it back in time.
She's kind of like, right.
Okay, she
Um,
made it.
Yeah, she's fine.
Okay.
Cricket, right?
I'm just looking at my hand like,
Cricket the frog.
Edgedom.
Laktha. It's interesting sight to see. Sorry, I'm familiar with the legends. Kind of like takes a closer look at you.
I don't like it.
What was this?
Yeah. Her gaze is Tel, T-E-L. Her gaze is very unbroken. She just seems like very self-confident and very just like, yeah, I'm getting a good look at you.
Is there another one of you? Another Ganassi? Ganassi, right?
Yes. How'd you know that? Either way, and there's I travel with 2 companions. Just, all right.
I pushed the Triceratops away from me. I said,
Automaton?
My name's Dorix Steelheart.
Sentient automaton. Lovely. Pleasure to meet you. All right, Dorix. And
Kindred.
you're Kindred. You're fucking big. All right.
Okay, that works.
So it's the big ones that are the weirdos.
You're big.
No offense, you seem pretty normal.
Thank you.
It's about this time your voice comes back.
I mean,
You know, I liked it better when he couldn't
It's
talk.
nice to meet you. I'm Thescules. I'm the leader of this group.
Okay.
This is Thescules.
I don't
He's the
think
leader
anyone
of this
declared.
group.
I don't think anyone
I didn't
declared
know.
that.
She just kind of like
But,
looks at you very intently. Right. Noted. Okay. Thanks. I guess. I mean, that thing, caused our boat to capsize. Like half capsize. We were pretty far into the reef, so at least it's not sunk to the bottom of the.
Where's your other
So,
companion?
no
Like,
issue
said,
for Thescules, no.
And they're back on the ship.
I'm
All
gonna
in-
elbow Thescules in the gut.
All in a day's work.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
And, because he just hit me,
Yeah.
Okay.
eyes glaze over white.
It's like, it's not even like it does the damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be thunderclap.
Yeah, it just cracks you in the back. I'm guessing it didn't hit.
Oh, like, it... No.
No. Okay.
But still.
And then thunderclap, and then
Save.
Thunderclap
Yes.
con save.
Nope.
gotcha.
You take it. Wait, you didn't.
It didn't save.
Did not save. That's a D6 then.
D6. Cool. And then you'll go ahead and roll your wild magic after that too.
6.
6. Oh, you're unconscious.
No,
No,
I
I healed him.
healed
Oh,
me.
you hit.
I
Oh,
did too.
right.
12.
Good thing you did.
Okay.
I rolled my max.
Got you. Oh, you cast a spell to heal
Is
him?
that 11?
I cast 2 wounds.
Gotcha.
11.
11. Oh, right. Shit.
Why did you do that?
Because he's annoying.
Because he's talking.
Let's see here.
Is everyone within 5 feet of me?
Yeah,
What's up?
and Kendra.
Yeah,
I'm
just,
not.
I mean,
just
5
about.
feet.
Everyone within 5 feet of me has to roll.
I don't
16.
think I'm within 5 feet.
You're good.
Okay.
You're not, and I'm not.
No.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
Roll a d20.
Wait.
Close.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Like wherever the other side of the dino was.
So roll a
Yeah,
d20.
It's 11.
Dart.
That's weird.
11. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Lots of 11s.
Yeah.
Honey.
For the next 1d4 rounds.
I'm just calling it out.
So for the next 6 seconds, then, since it was only one round, for the next 6 seconds, your race changes to a dwarf.
What?
Yes!
Shrink down real quick, like 6 seconds go by, then
I
back
go,
up.
fellow.
Wait, how tall was he?
I'd say probably still about 4 foot.
Damn it, I was gonna
Yeah.
loom over him for 6 seconds.
Dorks looks at him and goes, fellow dwarf. Never mind.
Can we
you
say that
trying to
his
imply
hands
that
are
you're a
still
dwarf?
on me when
No,
I go back
no.
to a dragonborn?
Yeah.
That'd be so funny. But yeah, he's like,
Alright.
you guys screwed for a second.
You need to watch yourself, man.
Kind of leans over to you. So how deep did the denial go with this one?
We don't know yet. I'm trying to figure it out.
Seems
goes
pretty deep.
pretty
if I
deep.
ask.
I'll yell
You
after I
all
heard
are
you say
very
this.
weird.
No, we just decided to grow.
You know what?
'cause
We-
we shrunk earlier.
Ah,
remember?
I see. Balance. Very
Yes,
important.
exactly.
Ah, this is why you're my squire.
It's just like a
Lovely.
healthy diet.
Lovely. Yes, squire.
Well, right. I'm increasingly regretting saying this, but thank you, and,
That's a
Don't
problem.
get
Stop.
started.
Did I miss something?
That did.
we were,
Thescules, do this one.
Thank
Make
you.
sure you
Ah,
look better.
yes. Oh.
we
So,
were,
so do you live here? What do you do in your free time?
no, we just came here to drop off some goods, and then, we were gonna see if there were some people around here to help us make a run up to, Elusail. We have some business there. I need to get something, and, one of my companions needs to get up there. But we were hoping some of the halflings around here might have some talents.
Talents, you say?
I think we have talents.
I have it in spades.
This
Certainly,
guy's got a bunch of wires inside him.
you certainly seem very
That's
dependable.
pretty rude to
I
say.
go
but
tickle, 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 tickle.
Um,
I feel none of that.
well,
If I did.
I suppose how much does your group cost?
$0.99. Sorry,
Cents.
I don't go by prices.
500 gold pieces.
I mean, we're not officially a group yet.
No, I take it back. You are very funny.
Ah, yes. Yes, great.
Can I make an
Yes,
insight check
someone admires my
Make an insight check.
on
humor.
her?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, where is my money?
Aw, it wasn't good. Where the fuck is... Oh, 6.
6. Okay. Well,
Puzzle, man.
she's very hard to read. Very, as befitting of her Ganassi style, is very cold and distant.
Hey,
She's
Matt?
like my master, Selkius.
Yes, she actually reminds you a good deal of the way that he used to act.
Yeah, he used to threaten to kill me every day.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I use distort value? Because it says technically it's supposed to be on an object, but
Yes.
How many spells do you have?
And even creatively, you might be able to use it on a person, like on something they're wearing. On a service, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go, well, we're not technically a formed group yet. The small man, well, I guess not small, but the man with purple,
Which one?
Adram.
a very
Yeah.
fitting
Right.
color, I might
The lantern, which I am still a little bit shook by.
The lantern,
Don't, please.
the lantern knows a lot more than he's leading on. So
Knows more?
we have a good bout of knowledge and power between us, so
on power.
maybe it would
Thescules.
benefit to just help each other.
Oh, yes.
No price involved.
that's-
Maybe.
Thescules could always use another hand to help him.
Where's your other companion?
Nice.
They're
I'm looking.
back on the ship.
One of
Um,
them's Ganassi too.
One of them's a Ganassi, yes. You'll be able to converse with him shortly if we get back there. And then Esta's probably digging out the ship right now. But, well, well, I suppose if you're just willing to help, are you all just adventure seekers?
I'm
I
looking to
am,
help
yes.
Thescules
yes.
goes where he is needed, and these people tend to follow.
Fair enough.
I
I go,
like to help more
stay
than
right here,
harm.
I have to pee. And then I walk away.
Okay.
I'll go along though.
What?
Yeah, I guess,
So
we'll see how good your services are.
I
And,
want the pee.
Why? Okay, okay. I guess Thescules goes. I guess they are leaving all the glory for Thescules.
I'm not going. I'm staying.
Oh, you're staying?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. But yeah, she continues saying, well, I mean, if you still want to help us out, I'm sure we can still throw a little bit of gold your way. Of course. What are you guys doing?
By the way, I meant I would help out with you, not with his pee.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, talking to
Yeah,
you guys.
so
then.
everyone's there except for me. I'm just walking away to pee.
Let me get the pee
Are
right
you
now.
peeing?
No.
Okay. What are you doing?
Yeah, probably
Once
not.
I'm like
I was like,
off and away, I'm going to like release the like casing under my armor and like have the bag drop out with the egg.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna be like,
There's a small crack in the top of it.
Ooh.
is it bad or good?
You look at it and you see a little bit of movement as I think like a little beak nudges
Oh.
through.
So it's
I
like-
go, it's okay. I promise. It'll be okay.
The head kind of cracks through. Just kind of like looks up at you, like the slimy eyes, just kind of like one slow blinking after another.
I go, welcome.
I knew you would stop there. Welcome.
Yeah.
Your journey starts.
But yes, you can go ahead and remove the item from your inventory, and you now have an infant Drem.
Yay!
What's
Gucci,
the drum?
Gucci, Gucci, Gucci.
Drem
that the,
eventually grow into the massive armadillo-like desert or Arctic traversing creatures.
So they're like armadillo centipedes, but like 40 times the size.
I thought they were part lizards.
They're part lizard, yes. They essentially have these many series of long chameleon-like
Oh,
legs.
armadillos, because they have an outer
Yeah.
shell and you have outer shields.
But yes, this
Fate has a funny way of deciding.
interestingly enough, this one also does appear to be an albino.
Oh, so you
An
rolled the
albino?
dice.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, I'm going to take care of you. You're
albino.
special, like me. I think.
What was your dog's name?
My dog?
Miley.
Oh, Miley.
Miley Part 2.
Oh no.
That's
Oh,
the only
no.
reason Matt gave me a pet.
Yeah, you just keep having
Oh, God.
companions.
You see a rock, just a comment shoot by.
We don't talk about armadillo.
Yeah, just an eagle swoops by.
Oh,
But no.
I forgot I was gonna say albino. 'Cause it
Um,
was better.
I'm gonna spend a little bit of time. What do drum normally eat?
Mostly foliage, kind of like same kind of like almost Paleolithic diet of like dinosaurs and stuff. Like
Cool.
they're fine to just graze on trees.
Cool, I'm gonna go around and just gather some stuff up.
Easy enough. Tell kind of.
Made?
What's up?
You made Jim, right?
I made Drem, yes.
Cool.
Tell kind of brings the rest of you out. You can see the rain has stopped at this point, and she says, "It looks like that was the only weeper around here, so that's good."
What the fuck is a weeping?
They have the weeping. It's
I don't know what that is.
It's a disease here.
Yeah, Thescules is not aware either.
Actually,
really?
Kindred
It's-
told you what weepers are.
Did he?
They're people that cry over Thescules not.
Well,
Ah, yes, I see. That's right.
That's
Wait,
true.
immediately just deep set, rolling the eyes back into the head, but just closes
That's
them.
what
and just-
Kindred told you.
That's
as you're
right.
running towards
Yes,
it.
the weeping. Those who have not seen Thescules before, of course.
This happens
You
a lot.
are-
Is this a widespread issue?
They
It's
are.
a widespread disease.
This is the first time you can actually chuckles to herself a little bit. Like you can see like just at the ridiculousness of like how Thescules thinks. But take a moment, steels herself.
Ice cold.
When large amounts of them group together, storms follow. It's usually very bad. They're believed to come from Elusail, which is where we're going.
What?
I haven't
Contract.
seen many.
Well, I guess you probably wouldn't have to worry about it, but let's just say don't let one of those vines get inside you.
Oh, they tried, but
Well, then they simply need to meet me. This problem is very easy to solve now that you
You know
have
what?
Thescules at
Next
your
time you
side.
see one, I would definitely recommend going and meeting them. Introduce yourself, shake their hand.
I just have. He points towards the battered Triceratops.
Just walks.
Because yeah,
She just
Thescules didn't know he
walks.
fought it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and see, what's it called? Back to this ship. It's kind of a dinky
I'll
little
make my way over there.
kind of
yeah,
ship. Yeah,
follow.
cool. You all follow.
Hey, Drum, you coming with?
There's
Yeah.
currently this this figure, kind of like hooded, dark clothes, that's currently trying to drag the ship up to
I'll
to
go
shore.
up and I'll help.
Gotcha,
Need
no.
a little help there.
You can see immediately the face kind of like looks over towards you, and you can see underneath the cloak, there are these lots of like kind of like dark, almost mummy-like wrappings around the face. Seems to just be like a fashion choice. Younger male, maybe 15 or 16.
Teenager.
Goth as shit.
Yep, as I said, every time.
What's it called? Kind of like black, like kind of like spiked mohawk hair. It's a little bit like down at the moment because of the rain. Tattoos all across the body. You recognize a few of them as unromantic tattoos.
Oh,
But just kind of like looks up and just says, "Thank you." And between the two of you, it's easy enough to bring it back up to shore. Okay, with you helping out.
Is this the other Ganassi?
This is not the
Right.
other
Sit-
Ganassi.
He was like already on shore.
No
It's like,
problem, mate.
do I know
always
what an
try to help.
Umbromancer is?
I'm so.
You might have heard stories about them, but you would know nothing in particular. They're dark magicians.
Much of anyone, but I've heard about a lot
Thescules
of
would
things.
know absolutely nothing.
Yeah, no.
I'm
You're just kind of like,
Not
Everything at the same time.
I'm just gonna.
Effectively.
but just kind of like looks around all of you and just
Where'd you
says,
get those marks? You know which ones I'm talking about.
I know which ones you're talking about. I drew them myself.
He has tattoos.
They're
like
very
we
pretty
do.
pictures. Can
Thank
you
you.
draw Thescules?
what's wrong with you?
I could. You want a tattoo?
Boy, do I.
Oh.
A tattoo of himself on
I know. I mean, I know how to do it. So sure.
I like you.
Hey, Drum, what's
Okay.
wrong with his tattoo?
Nothing's wrong with my tattoos, metal man. Back off.
I was just asking, my friend.
Sorry, it's been a rough night. It just kind of like climbs onto the top of the ship and just says,
Your friend has told us so.
Oh,
Whoa, what's called? Are we sticking here for a while? And Tal just kind of like looks back and just says, for a moment at least. Need to get everything off. Just kind of looks and says, I don't suppose the rest of you could help us unload this cargo into town once we meet our other compatriots.
Absolutely.
be
The
fine.
town is a nice place to stay. I mean, as
Won't be
long
staying.
Oh.
No.
Well, no staying. Maybe the night.
Make a persuasion check.
Is it nighttime right now?
It is.
Yeah, we need to sleep. Oh, actually, that was really good. Actually, never mind.
Yeah, kind of.
-1, 17.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
It'd be nice to have a warm bed.
Just
I'll-
for a single night.
I'll check in.
Recuperate.
I'll check in with Kelgrim. I'll see if he's okay with it.
Okay.
You say Kilgrim?
Kelgrim,
Who's Kelgrim?
the other Ganassi, which I still don't know how your friend knows about.
Oh, Kel? Do you call him Kel for short?
I wouldn't recommend that. He hates it.
I'll call him
Can you?
Kel.
I can't
Tell.
hear you very well.
Kel
Yeah,
Sorry,
turning it down a little bit.
is
Hey,
the
Kel.
other Ganassi. What kind of
Fuck you, call him Kel.
Ganassi are they?
Ash Ganassi, a kid of one of the Despa.
And what's this one's name?
Uh,
Like this.
Kelgrim.
the Ash Ganassi? Kelgrim, Kelgrimm.
See, there's two M's. I was like, can't be that easy.
Yeah.
It's never that easy.
It just says, it wouldn't hurt to spend a night in town. Are you all willing to help us bring some cargo back?
Absolutely.
Oh, I'll start backing down.
Although it is a shame, you missed my festival.
Well,
The town had a festival.
I'm so
Yeah, for festival.
I'm so
Oh, yeah.
sorry that I
100%.
And Botchley.
Yeah, it's okay.
just kind of like claps the
Missed a
kid on the
lot.
back and just says, "All right, let's get unloading." So
Right.
Pick up a giant thing.
Yeah, I'll pick
Yep.
up the biggest thing I can find.
once you all get all
both
this
reach
cargo
for the
on,
nice
it
thing.
appears to mostly be
I got this one. I got this
It
one.
it appears to mostly be produce and alchemical supplies.
Oh, don't
seems to be
mix
there.
up.
I'll let you have
Yeah,
that
no.
one, big
I'm gonna pester him a little bit about how he's feeling.
Okay, the kid. Got you. Says, hi, frog lady.
Hey, how are you?
Dude. Frog dude, you say.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
sorry.
doesn't matter
I'm
much
also
to
carrying.
me.
I'm carrying as many boxes as I can.
Got you.
Okay.
I had the same problem when you played Delior too.
Too.
Gonna have to remember that.
Fair enough.
He's carrying as many boxes as he can.
Yeah.
I mean, he's made him to knock a couple off.
Okay,
You're a dick.
I will say,
Stealthily?
given the fact that you said you were trying to get as many as possible, it's not hard for you to. I said make a sleight of hand check just for the fun of it.
The Squeezy's trying to get as many.
12.
12, you knock a couple boxes off. It's nothing enough to like crazily impede you, but you knock
I
a
know,
couple
but I'm
boxes
just like,
off.
huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just says, well, frog dude, what's I don't know, what's your deal?
Well, I'm here to heal people instead of following my path to destroy civilizations.
Oh,
That's very nice of you.
fair enough.
Oh, I commend you on that one.
I mean, I'm kind of doing the same thing, you know, kind of like flashes the tattoos. We're kind of supposed to be enders of worlds, but it's kind of a little cliche.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
We're supposed to enslave
Also,
people.
the
with
world's
their
pretty
poison.
cool. At least there's interesting shit here.
You know, there's a lot of different people, and some of them paint really cool pictures.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
Well, fair enough. You
Wait,
seem
what-
like you've seen a lot of the world. How old are you? Are you a kid like me?
I'm 1 year old. I've been alive for approximately 368 days.
Well, you literally turned 1 like a few days ago.
Yeah, it was my
Well-
birthday.
Well, I'm terribly
congrats.
sorry I didn't get you anything.
I
It's
guess
okay,
you
you
could
can try
say,
again next time.
No.
happy birthday.
I.
And I walk away carrying a few boxes.
Yes.
It's such a wild shift
Maybe I
from
should
Aspen.
destroy worlds.
But yeah, everything is unloaded, and eventually you are all brought below deck.
I like this kid.
I have a question.
Reminds me of myself.
Would Adrian have told me about Umbermancers? Or no?
Yes. I'm assuming you would have heard a decent amount about them. If not from Adrian, from the gift too.
Oh, yeah.
They like to talk shit.
Oh.
Talk shit, get hit.
Yes.
They did.
They definitely did. Yeah.
Yeah,
But they just go below deck, and you can see Tel just kind of like leans over and just says, "Just get his attention." He kind of walks over. You see this Ashkenazi sitting at a table, kind of just like fingers slightly waving, and you can see some sigils traced out in the air. Some of the alchemical supplies on the nearby counter begin to bubble and boil.
Ooh. What did...
Adram,
No?
you also notice a similar psionic presence coming from his mind. Interestingly enough. The kid goes over, takes Kelgrim's hand, and just begins tracing letters along it. after a moment, you see, just like raises the hand to point over towards
Oh,
you.
blind.
You guys see milky cataracts along cataracts along the eyes, and then the ears are sort of busted up a bit as well. Appears to be blind and deaf.
Wow.
But yeah.
I can't believe you wrote Alex into the campaign.
Shut the fuck up!
But aside from that,
That's a low blow.
with the ears kind of like mostly missing, the eyes kind of cataract covered. Still fairly like handsome, younger Ganassi face, probably about the same age as Tel, which kind of like points from one to one. And you immediately just hear in your mind, oh, hello there.
Hello.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Kalvin.
Hello, Kelgrim.
Kalvin, yes. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Kindred, would it be easier for you if I opened this link to the rest of the party?
If you can do such a thing.
I use a spirit point to open a telepathic link between the entire party.
Oh, this is wonderful. Hello, everybody. My name is Kalgrim.
Hello?
Oh, can I just not
Oh,
say
God.
anything and talk in my head?
Yes, you can.
Who are you? Why are you in Thescules' head?
My name is Kalgrim. I am an alchemist.
Oh.
Can we hear each other? What is each other saying or no?
Can everybody hear you?
Yes, everyone
Okay.
can hear and speak.
What
To
number
Well,
am I
I- like,
thinking
I-
of?
What number do you think of?
4.
4? You,
I don't like this.
well, to be fair, you projected it out there.
As you thought of it.
It is wonderful to meet you all, I suppose.
Hey, mister, do you mind me asking, was the alchemy how you lost your senses?
Make
I'm
a
pretty blunt.
persuasion
Wow,
check.
Jesus.
Curious.
Hey, it's all right. 1 year is not a lot of time to learn social
Oh,
graces.
no. That is a
Oh,
great
so
question.
bad. Persuasion?
Yeah.
5.
You can see Tell immediately kind of like winces a little bit, and just.
Pure frog eyes.
So, are you you can't see. Are you?
Damn it.
Yeah. So are you the ones that will be guiding us to Elusail?
Sure.
Yes, of
Literally
course.
And I'm like, he never answered my question.
Thescules
It's
would
kinda
love
rude.
to.
Kind of rude.
It's okay,
Kinda
Cricket.
rude.
Yes,
Maybe
I guess we are.
I don't mind.
All right. I suppose it will be pleasure working with all of you. What were your names again?
Thescules.
Okay.
Kindred.
Thorax still hot.
All right.
It's Cricket.
Oh, we're going
You can
by-
answer my question whenever you feel like it.
Itchum.
All right.
Oh, we're going by last names.
Well, I just like to say it.
Kindred Elbadar.
This is a wonderful name.
Yes.
Last names? I don't have
And I sense the two of you are a bit psionically talented as well. Adram and Thescules, I believe.
Yes.
Come again?
Psionics.
Psionics.
Oh
It's,
god.
it's,
no, they are on.
It's powers of the mind.
Thescules is insanely
Just say
smart.
yes. Just say yes.
Yes, yes.
There you go.
Oh, Adrian has some.
Do Wanty have psionics?
Not innately.
Okay.
Yeah.
never mind.
Thescules
I was
just
like,
enjoys being treated as special.
Yeah. Yes.
Interesting.
Of course.
Wonderful.
You don't?
And you can see, or you can hear after a moment in your heads as Tel just says, "We're going to be spending the night, Kalgrim, in town." And Kalgrim kind of looks over towards the kid and just says, "I suppose I will have to prepare your medicine a night early then." And just immediately goes back to grinding with a mortar and pestle.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, this is a delicate process. As he kind of like,
Who was the one giving tattoos
I'm
again?
sure.
that was the kid who Tel introduced as Esta.
Estelle?
Asta?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Estelle.
So,
My friend.
I would say, who's the most perceptive among the groups again? Was it Cricket?
Yeah.
Cool.
and then me.
You, after a little while, would also notice the cloak, kind of like paired with a cape along the back, kind of moves every so often.
Oh,
This
would
kid's
you
back.
say bellows?
Not billows. Like there's something in there.
Oh,
And then how do you spell children?
I'm gonna follow this guy.
Kelgrimm.
Can I just keep my eye on it?
K-E-L.
Yeah, you keep your eye on it. It
I-M-M.
pushes occasionally.
Thescules is gonna go get tattoos. He walks away to go find Esther.
Okay.
Well, if I'm looking at him, I'm gonna go over there.
Yeah. Esther kind of like just goes along with you and just says, "So, what kind of tattoo do you want?"
Well, of course, I need myself right over here.
Oh.
However, I have this. I was given to by someone in my village. I'm afraid I'll forget it. I'd like to tattoo it on my arm.
Just kind of like takes it and looks at it.
I don't know
Eyes
what's,
flash dark for a minute.
It is a very nice piece of paper, yes. I agree.
Yeah, I can help you out with that. You want the real words on there?
Excuse me?
You want the real words on there?
Oh, of course, I can. They're right here.
All right. Cool. Where do you want them tattooed?
Oh god.
Right here.
Thescules knew that there was real words.
Of course, the real words.
Yeah.
The words that are on
That
the
are
piece
real.
of paper.
Duh.
Absolutely.
Yeah. While he's getting tattooed,
Yes.
Oh,
as
I want to know what's
kind
on
of a
the paper.
perfect distraction, can I lift his cloak and see what's under there? I'm gonna sneak under there.
You were peeping.
Make a.
I'll
I
sneak
say,
under there.
depending on if you're sneaking under or reaching under, sleight of hand or stealth.
Stealth.
Okay, so you're sneaking under.
Yep.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Oh,
Take
I was
it.
gonna
Take
try
it.
to cricket
Take
with
advantage
that.
because he was
there's
focused in on
something
something.
moving. You guys don't know. I know. There's some movement under there.
Thank God for advantage.
Is Esther
Right?
Uppermancer
Thank
too?
God for advantage.
Take out for advantage. Dirty 20.
30-20. Okay. Okay. Get to that in a moment. Just begins tattooing
Oh my goodness. Okay.
like right along it. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me. As this hurts.
Oh, I'm good.
Cocked. That was cocked.
That's
That
cocked.
was cocked.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that was a good roll too, which is fucking
Yeah, I
upsetting.
just nat one.
No!
I didn't think that was cocked, but I'll just. I
Was
guess I'll take
cocked.
that one.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. He kind of like just holds out 3 files and he's just like, "No, listen, I'm not exactly a fan of, bright shades of color. So I have black, I have gray, and then I have white ink. Just fair warning, the white one hurts the worst."
Thescules is a very tough man. I will take the white.
Your choice, buddy. Takes it, puts it into this small like hand crank
Is this
tattoo
happening
gun.
within like 30 feet of us?
Yes.
Okay, cool. If he takes damage from the 70...
It's about no, you don't take any damage,
Okay.
but it's about 10 seconds into the tattoo that's just pain. You pass out. Yeah. It's yeah, it's tough. But
Oh,
you come.
I take damage. Or I take. Does it hurt?
It hurts. It doesn't technically do any damage to
Do
you.
any damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I
Just
won't
makes
do
you
what I was
pass
about
out.
to do.
Cool. You wake back up maybe 10 minutes later with a bandage on your arm, and he just says, "All right, yeah, leave it on there. I'd recommend for a day, and then just cover it with some sort of lubricant after that. So just keep it moisturized.
Noted. Thank you.
Yes, Alex. Problem.
Otherwise, it'll bleed."
Probably lubricant. Alex.
Thescules
Yeah.
bleeding. Absurd.
Get moisturized.
You guys are like, so where is everybody right now?
I'm in a cloak.
I am by
You are in a
Telegram and Tel.
Cool. 'Cause I'm so by you guys.
I
I would
was
say
like,
the 3 of you guys are still together, and then the 2 of you guys would probably be together.
yeah, I was still in the. No.
Cool. We'll get to the 3 of you guys in just one moment. I will just say, you sneak under the cloak, and you immediately just, like, find yourself like in this kind of like darkness. Esta does not notice you, but yeah, you just. Do you have dark vision?
I don't think so.
Okay,
It's pretty dark.
it's
Hello.
unnaturally dark in here, actually.
Oh god.
But yeah, you you feel something like kind of like bump into your arm.
Would you be watch cricket
Excuse me.
go under?
Well,
I guess
you guys
I wouldn't.
would not have noticed. None of you have high enough
Where did
passive
cricket
perception to
go?
that.
I'm reaching. I'm just around.
Yeah, something like bumps into your arm.
I'm gonna touch it. Does anything happen?
You hear very faintly, Morp.
Wait!
What the?
I'm surprised none of you recognize the name Esta.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
that's
any
so
of the-
Ah!
Wait.
The child from the Black Beacon one shot.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been about 10
That
years.
makes a lot more
Oh.
sense.
No clue.
So is Morp immune to poison?
It's okay, don't worry about it.
We
Yes.
will come back.
Yeah, Morp is an abyssal fragment. Morp is fine.
Oh yeah, last time we saw him, he was like, ah.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
I guess I'll
He
just
was
go.
a young child.
Morp?
After, like, hearing this, immediately you just
No,
feel
no,
like a
eyes blinded.
BAM! Like,
Yeah.
as Esta, like,
What?
what's it called? Esta, like, freaked out suddenly, just, like, reaches back the shoulder and just, like, you know, kind of cracks back against you. And just, like, immediately, like, cracks back around, like, hits you in the shoulder, like, pushes you out of the cloak, and just, like, don't do that.
I'll tumble out and come out standing with my staff, like.
Oh.
Did I see Cricket?
Just kind of, like, looks down at the arm and is just like, oh, shit.
Your friend is nice.
Thanks. It's like, oh, fucking shit. And as you can see,
What
there's a line right through the center of, like, a diagonal line, like, edge to edge of the block of text. It's just like, I was trying to make a nice border, but,
Oh.
now it's...
Did Thescules get both
Wait, on
tattoos?
his own arm? But that's
What's
that's
that?
Did Thescules get both?
just that one for right now. Yeah,
Wait,
whose
was that
clothes
on
go
his
under?
arm? With the tattoo?
under Esta's cloak.
Oh, I thought this was the guy that was blind and deaf.
Yeah, no.
No,
Yeah, no.
I wanted the other one.
This is the guy with the tattoos.
Whose tattoo? His tattoo?
Thescules' tattoo.
Oh,
Yeah.
Your tattoos.
it was to meet Morp.
Yeah, because I'm supposed to get two, but...
Because he wanted to get that one done first, and then
Yeah.
he was going to ask you about what you wanted for the second one while the first one was being done, but, you know, it happens. Come back to that in a moment. The three of you guys find yourselves with Tel and Kelgrim.
Yes.
Cool. Telka. I'm going to
Wait, where are we? Like, what?
You're just on the ship now.
speak with Esta.
Okay.
Like,
They're off in the corner. He's tattooing at the moment.
as long as they're in the same
he's
plane,
tattooing.
Cool.
I can
Oh.
telepathically talk with them.
Fair enough.
Everyone can telepathically talk with everybody
Gotcha.
as long as we're in the same plane
Cool.
for an hour.
All right.
So I go. So we're doing free tattoos now?
I mean, I only have a limited supply of ink. And just kind of, like, looks over the body and is like, to be honest, he was a little bit cocky, so I kind of wanted to do this. But, yeah, depending on what you want. Like I told him, I got, black, gray, white. I don't really do color, but...
Do you mind doing just a small tattoo on me?
Of...
Just a word.
Alright. Where do you want it, and what do you want?
I will come over there and speak to you in private.
Alright. He just goes back to tattooing.
Okay, cool.
But the other two of you sit with the two Ganassi.
Ah.
And Kelgrim just kind of says, it is, sort of nice being able to talk to everybody like this. I could get used to this. It gets a bit lonely in one's own mind. But yes, I suppose I should, sort of enlighten you on what we will be doing these next, coming week, I suppose.
Yes, please.
We are traveling northwards to, Elusail. Tel here wants to go and, rifle through a dungeon for something that she thinks is over there. And then... myself as well as Asta need to get up to the Weeping Well. So... we
Right
are,
with the Weeping Well is?
you haven't really heard it mentioned.
Because I was off,
Well,
Yeah.
sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that place is. I'm
Think-
not from here.
Think of it like a sort of... well, it is rumored to be where the weeping comes from. The difficult part of it is that typhoons constantly surround the island, but possibly thinking of a way to stop that. So, there is that. But we would need help along the way, and unfortunately, as you can see, I am a little bit limited as to what I can assist with. But, yes, does this sound agreeable?
Oh, I'm willing to help.
Well, all right. Suppose confer with your comrades, and then come back if it sounds like a good offer. All right.
Matt, I can't find the maps, but
Okay.
where was my was it town?
It was on Hayanix.
Annex?
Yes. Yes. So
Can I ask if have you been to Annex?
are you asking this, Kalvin?
Yes.
Okay. It's just, I mean, I've been, I have been there, but
Sorry.
it's one of those things where I haven't exactly seen the sights, as it were.
I guess it could be both to both of them, anyways.
Yeah, but Tel just says, went through Hayanix a while ago. Yeah, why?
How is it over there?
Bit dry and hot for my liking.
Yeah.
Everywhere that you go there, it's raiders or scrap collectors or sand surfers. Not a nice place. Not a nice place. I mean, it's got its occasional okay places, but yeah, I'm not a fan. Why do you ask?
Well, I'm from around there.
Fair enough.
How dare you?
What's it called? I don't suppose one like you would have to deal much with the fallout that is kind of poisoning the land up there.
Oh yes, I know.
Good for you, I suppose.
Too much.
Well, luckily, Kelgrim can make up a concoction that counters that, so
Oh.
we're pretty okay as far as that goes. But interesting. And then yeah, at that point, you go over to Esta.
Yeah.
Okay. Going over in private.
Oh,
Your tattoo is finished.
Okay.
You do wake up after a moment and the bandage is still on, but for the moment, while Thesceles is still kind of coming to.
I just want the name Temnis on my tricep. So like going down right here.
That got you. Yeah, he says, all right, cool. Is that, like your wife or your mom or something?
oh, it's the wife
I
and
don't know why you're laughing, it's just the most common things.
mom, usually.
Well, I mean, not my wife or my mom, but the name has a double meaning to it because two important people to me are named Temnis, and one of which reminds me of your friend.
Tattoo.
Interesting.
Got
Are you looking over towards Kelgrim when you say this?
Yeah.
Got you. I suppose I can say what I will, but I got a soft spot for the old man. He keeps me and the people around me comfortable. So, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Kind of like saddles over. I need you to make a con save as well.
Wait,
Cool.
did you say
I'm
Kalvin is older?
To be fair, Esta's a kid.
Yeah,
Ah,
this is
fair.
a
Yeah.
kid.
I'm going to.
He thinks all of you are old men,
Yeah. I'm going.
except for you.
Yeah.
Except for you.
Yeah,
I'm going to
368.
Doff.
Okay.
Got a lot of armor on.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
I was sent to adventure
Doff
for my birthday.
and
I was sent to adventure for my birthday.
He kind of like looks at your scar-covered body, takes the needle, takes it out, puts a bigger needle in there, and he's just like, "Gonna need that one."
and like he right?
Yeah.
He will be because Thesceles is knocked all the way the fuck out. He will be the first person to see the massive family crest on my back.
Although I am coming too.
Are you coming to right now?
Yeah, so can I roll a perception check?
Sure.
See if I see it.
It's like a 22 for con save.
Cool. Yeah, just like he works very quickly, and yeah, before long it is tattooed beautifully along your. Well, actually, let's see.
11.
Tattooed pretty beautifully along your.
And
Pretty decent check.
Oh, yeah.
my family crest is in purple.
Okay, I got you.
I got an 11.
You got an 11? Okay. Fair enough. You make out kind of like the main shape of it, but you don't pick up on some of the finer details of the
Got it.
crest. But you might be able to recall it from like decently from memory.
So there was purple on it, right?
Yes. But yeah, just kind of like tattoos it in very quickly. Just kind of looks. What's that on your back?
Oh, that is the crest to my family name. Elbadon.
Interesting. Just your family ever you got any magic users in your family?
Yes, one of the best magic users in the world is my mother.
I was gonna say that's a pretty powerful magical symbol. It's not charged with any energy, but it's meant for warding. So I suppose she knows what she's doing.
Not even I knew that.
It's well, it relates to my particular school. But
Thesculi
Yes.
is like starting to come in. He goes, yes, kindred purple is a great color.
finishes the tattoo, and then you're able to
Yeah, I
redon
can
your armor.
Redon, get my shirt back on.
Okay.
Now get everything together. Put my drum up on my shoulder.
Cool.
And I just go. Yes. My family name Elbadar.
Yeah, I mean, I've never heard of him.
We are royalty. I doubt it, but maybe that can help along the way. I don't like using it, you know? It seems cheatsy.
Yeah, kind of just like leans over away from Thescales and just says, "At least you're not pompous about it." All right. You're done. You're done. Oh, right. You wanted the other tattoo.
Yes, I have a question for you, Kindred.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of a fake word?
A fake
This is
word.
a new idea to me.
A fake word. So, a fake word would be like anything that's not the word Thescales.
I like the way you think. This is why you're my squire.
And I just, you know, like a little like, thank you, and just walked back towards the shit.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, and Esther just kind of looks back and says, "She said you want your own face on your."
Right here.
Oh God.
Okay.
Okay.
So that many of
not
my
a-
enemies can see it as I slay them.
As if they're not already looking at it.
All right.
All right.
I need you to make another con save for me.
There you go.
20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay.
Oh my
This time you do manage to maintain your consciousness. Uses the black and gray inks on this one. The kind of black as the base, and then gray to kind of like highlight and make it pop a little bit. Yes. What's your passive perception?
10.
It's a beautiful drawing of your face with no
Oh gosh.
hidden marks on it anywhere.
Yes.
There's a dick in there.
There's.
Can I hop over and look at it?
Yeah.
I also have another question to ask. So
What's
it'd
your
be
passive perception?
appropriate 14.
After a few minutes of looking at it, you notice that, like, you know, the scales are drawn beautifully. Interspersed
Scales.
in them, there are a variety of either what appear to be phallic or
Yeah.
almost like puckered butthole type shapes across the.
Oh lord.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, that's something you got there, Thescalius. That's
It's
just
great, isn't it?
nice.
I
button.
definitely know my work.
I mean, scales. Nice scales.
Funny Frog, I have a question for you.
I have an answer.
You aware of fake words as well? This is new to Thescales, and Thescales knows just about everything.
Esta throws his hands up and walks away.
Oh, no. You say where fake words?
Yes, these fake words. The tattoo man, he said there's something about this piece of paper.
Yeah.
He says,
Can I see it?
yes, he says something of real words, which implies
yeah.
fake words being.
Make an Arcana check.
It's the strangest thing. I've never heard of such a thing.
13. Fake words.
It looks pretty normal. It's it appears to be a poem or a prophecy of some sorts, but the entire thing is just blatantly praising Thescales.
Right. Yeah, I think
Oh
it's a.
God.
I think it's a prophecy about you.
I know this part.
Yeah.
So I know this is not the fake words part, as everything in this piece of paper is true.
Let's see.
Which is why I find that phrase
Fucking love Thescules.
so interesting.
Fake words
Fake words, yes.
as opposed to real words.
Yes, exactly. You're smart. Not as smart as Thescules, but
Make a
you're
con
getting
save,
there.
by the way.
Pat-
Yeah,
Did
he
you pat-
pat
Oh,
Cricket on the head.
That's the frog.
I'm good.
That was good.
Cool.
It's 17.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't think you're holding anything anyways. So. All right.
Except for the fake
That
words.
Skilly shirt rips off.
Yeah. But no.
Probably like it.
You know what? Second
Yeah.
thought, maybe he'll feel
Well, you
it.
can
No.
take your fake words for now. I can figure it out for you,
Yeah.
maybe.
It is tattooed.
Oh, you have the same tattoo? And
Ah,
the-
yes, because
the-
I knew I would forget.
Right.
So I tattooed it on my arm permanently.
Yeah, arms are more reliable than paper.
Yes,
You could lose paper.
somebody gets it. Thank you.
That
Huh.
makes sense.
I'm so glad you are all
Can
starting
we
to
hear? Can I hear?
chug
Can we
along
hear
at
this
my
conversation?
Nice.
I would imagine Thescules' thoughts project pretty freely.
That's fair.
I'm just gonna
They say
wait.
the same.
Yeah, we all hear
Okay.
Thescules talking.
I'm just gonna say you can use your arms too.
What's
Oh.
that?
You're
You
hearing
can
this in
lose
your
your
head.
arms.
Yeah,
too.
you can lose your arms too.
Is this my conscience?
I think it's a prophecy. You might lose your arms soon, so you should be careful.
I don't see that on the paper.
Well, wait, his arm says the same exact thing as
Well,
the
I don't
paper?
see it yet.
So
Bandage.
he said to keep
Oh, I
the
can't
bandage
see
on
it.
for a few
In
days.
in
Oh, a few days.
Thescules,
I said a day.
Few days.
in
A
Thescules'
few days to
head,
keep it covered and then keep it moisturized for a few days afterwards.
Okay.
in Thescules' head, I'm gonna go. It is I, Thescules, the greatest. If I don't run at top speed back towards the village, my arms are gonna fall off.
Anyway, Thescules, what were you thinking about the real words thing?
I can't even think about. Is there two Thescules?
Well, when you look in the mirror, yeah.
Pulls out his mirror that he bought at the village.
Yeah, I forgot about that. He bought a mirror.
Two
No,
Thescules.
it is the same Thescules.
Mhm.
What
But if
an
I
old-
look
I'm
at
gonna
it-
pop into his head. I'm gonna also my voice gonna be like, Thescules. Be yourself conscious.
Thescules.
What?
But yeah, you should probably be pretty careful, Thescules.
Along his networks as well. You just hear Kelgrim as well after a moment with kind of like sick satisfaction. His voice just say, Thescules. Thescules. You know what you have to do. You see it.
Thescules doesn't know anything.
Thescules. This is your greatest moment. You know this to be true.
Thescules doesn't know what to do.
I mean, you could
And
dance.
Thescules always
You
knows
look
what
over
to do.
and you see Kelgrim just just quietly stifling, chuckling his ass off.
Thescules, you must run. Thescules, run back to the
Oh.
village.
You're right, and he just books it.
That's, alright, I'll talk to you later then.
I'm gonna gather up
I go, we must
everybody
go.
else.
Thescules must see something we don't.
Yeah.
Yes, come along.
After hearing
Ah,
this
Esther just kind of
conversation.
leans back against the wall and just says, "You know what? I actually changed my mind. I like you guys. All right."
I don't have a brain,
I'm
but my
gonna,
head hurts.
I'm gonna gather the remaining of us.
Remaining of us?
Yes.
Do we fall into remains?
Us.
Oh no.
Thescules
and
has already
the
lost his
Ganassi.
arms. It's too late.
Okay.
Is Esther still there?
Yes.
Can I ask him to question Morp? I want to sit in the corner and question Morp for a little bit.
And just looks at you and says, I don't think you're gonna. I don't think much is gonna happen there. But sure.
Okay,
Here's the
I'm gonna do
problem.
that for a second.
So, for the sake of brevity, every question you ask is answered with more.
And I write everything down.
Okay. Cool. Gotcha.
Here's the problem: is Thescules has
15
a
words.
horrible sense of direction. Thescules.
Make a survival
I was
check.
about to say Thescules could very easily get
We
lost.
had to go through a forest, didn't we?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're
Well,
heading
with
back
you.
towards the village.
13.
He gathered.
I'm with. We're
It
with,
takes you probably 20
at the
minutes as you
ship, right?
accidentally make a roundabout and go around the opposite way of you're supposed to, but you do eventually make it back.
I can't lose
Yeah.
my arms.
But we have to deliver this shipment into the city, and then we can rest up and leave. So we're all going back to the city anyways.
It's easy enough. With a lot of you,
Well,
there's little enough stuff, and the boxes aren't light because it's mostly light
Okay.
alchemical components that you can take it back in one trip.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's-
You all return. It's called. Tel just looks towards you and just says, "You seem to be the actual leader of the group, or at the very least, the most well-informed. Where's the place to stay?"
Yeah, where?
I do not consider myself the leader of anything. I've turned down that position many times. But, is Thescules around at this point?
That's why I'm laughing. Thescules is wandering the streets out loud saying, "What next, other Thescules? What next?"
Yeah.
As that's screaming in the background, like, as per Thescules' orders, we should probably find lodging. And I start, I start. What next? I start walking back towards the lodging in which I've been staying at.
Cool. Yeah, just at the windmill with the Havenbridge family.
Yes.
Got you. Easy.
And
enough.
as I'm back, I'm just gonna explain, like, just minor chores in the morning, and stay should be free.
And which, of course, the Havenbridge is very happy for the help and for the interesting company too.
Yes.
But yeah,
Right, interesting.
Koromin approaches you as well and just says, you did also save Bardic from those plant creatures, so it's the least that I can do is put you up for a night.
Of course.
And thank you once again.
Missed that kid. Haven't seen him.
Koromin is the head of the Havenbridge family. They run the granary.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they were the ones that
We
you guys
saved
had
their
the
kid.
Session Zero with.
What was his name? I'm so sorry.
Bardic, Bardak.
And I lean down and I'm like, for my friends here, free night sounds good, but in the morning I'll wake up before the rest of them and haul any grain you need.
I definitely appreciate that.
Is anyone getting Thescules, or are you just letting him wander?
He's still
Yeah,
wandering.
he's just going around.
Because he doesn't even know where you guys went.
Eventually, I will.
Cool.
After this conversation, I'll go out to find
Okay.
Thescules.
But he just says, I do appreciate it, because after all, I think everybody around here is shit-faced. The only one's gonna be helping me are just the kids.
Yes.
Oh, I could help too.
Yeah, I don't have shit
Do
on
you
my face.
sleep, robot man?
Sort of.
Sort of.
Now you have your power down mode.
Yeah, but I'm still conscious.
Yes.
Would you like to wake up early in the morning and help me haul grain?
Doesn't matter to me.
All right. You want to help find Thescules before nightfall?
Oh. I feel bad, so yeah.
Okay.
It's a hard question. Yeah. You guys can go out and bring back Thescules. Thescules, you see them approach from the distance.
He's like shaking.
Yeah. Oh. I feel bad for Thescules, damn it.
I go, Thescules, are you okay? As I'm projecting into his mind, just like it is me, the other Thescules.
What's next?
I must go forever, but you are safe for now.
My arms are safe.
Your arms are safe.
Okay.
You're still the best.
Oh god.
Are you
Damn.
okay, Thescules?
Yes.
Same voice, pretty much.
Yes. Yeah. He doesn't notice.
Yeah, no.
Here's the Thescules just heard from the only person he can ever listen to. Thescules. But not Thescules. Thescules.
Beautiful.
All right, let's get
words,
back to
sire.
we found
Yeah.
it's nice to stay.
Just keep it.
Oh god. Oh, okay. Just the realization of like, God, there's so many more episodes of this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
I do
You're-
fucking love this though.
Yeah.
Your turn. You've got to deal with this
Oh,
party for like at least like a year and a half,
Yeah.
2 years.
Absolutely,
Long
absolutely.
time.
I'm fucking excited for it.
Holy shit,
Um,
I'm gonna grow so much older.
Yeah, I know, right? You're gonna literally triple your age.
Exactly.
Actually,
But
probably
I
more
want
in
change.
game.
Most of my life will be
Yeah.
with you guys.
The rest of you guys are all brought back to the granary. It's a little cramped. You kind of like with this many people, you do have to sleep out in the barn, but
Yeah.
it's
I
comfortable
can.
enough.
I can go.
Thescules, sorry, fuck. Kindred will take the least comfortable spot.
Thescules would request the most comfortable spot.
Fair enough. There's a pile of like sheared wool off in the corner that's gonna be made
Thescules
into.
is thrown for the night. I see.
I mean, if there's a bed for me, you can take it.
Before we all go to bed, I'm gathering all of us
Okay.
into a room.
As you do that too, Kelgrim,
Like with Kelgrim and Tol.
yeah, Kelgrim just kind of like what's it called? Puts the thought out there as well as like, there is a flask that I have here. everybody just take a swig from it, and Esther, take your normal amount. Hands it off to you first.
Okay. I've already been drinking tonight. Will that affect this?
There's no alcohol.
Oh, okay.
Tastes strong and medicinal, herbal.
Ooh,
Do I need this?
Oh, Metal Man, you should
I know I'm immune to diseases, right?
apply a little bit just in case. Okay.
Vespes rips it out of his hands and makes sure to take. He takes just a little bit more than Kindred so that he knows that he can still outdrink him.
It's not even alcohol.
It's passed-
I know,
it's-
but
it's
it's
passed
Vespes,
around.
He's gotta
I
be the
know.
best.
The rest of you guys take a drink as well.
Pass it down to me.
Here you go, Funny Frog.
I think.
As you're like,
He goes out because she.
as you're like
Ricky doesn't
looking
need that.
towards Kindred to boast, he's already falling asleep.
Yeah.
Oh. No, yes, yeah.
Such a good squire.
You want me to wake him up?
I'm on
He's-
this week.
Let him sleep. It's an
And then,
exhausting day of
um,
serving my master.
Tel takes a swig, Kelgrim takes a swig, and then Esther downs the rest of it, just like,
Vespes sees this and is like,
oh, fucking gross. Just like,
Yeah,
gives it
drink.
back to
Yeah.
Kelgrim. Sorry about that. That's gonna be a nightly thing if you're traveling with me. You do all avoid taking a level of exhaustion.
Oh.
I don't get exhaustion.
I'm gonna take one anyway in a second.
That's fair. Oh yeah, so you wouldn't need to do this.
I'm actually gonna. I didn't immerse myself today in water.
Ah.
So I'm gonna,
Yeah, you did.
yeah, you did.
hold one of my.
Yeah, you did. You
Not
fell
for
in
an
the river.
hour. I have to immerse myself for
Okay.
an hour.
Oh.
So I'm gonna hold one of my beads and whisper under my breath, and then you'll see a water dome
Okay.
kind of form, then layer around my body.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you still
Keeps you.
talk and stuff in that form?
I say it's a little warbled, but it's not
See,
bad.
it's mumbled. Yeah.
I-
Silky is
I
made
mean,
it for me.
And we're still talking through our minds anyway.
yeah, but I'm gonna make sure Kindred's awake for this.
Vespes is seeing.
Shake.
I'm awake. I'm just facing the other direction.
Vespes sees the water and he's just like,
Whoa, whoa.
the funny froggies.
I'm gonna hold up my finger at this because I'm like, hold on,
What'd you say?
give me 1 second, please.
He very angrily but reluctantly doesn't say anything, but he does not like getting subjugated.
I realized I didn't tell how I knew your names. I knew about you too.
I'm sure you've heard my name.
Is it
Actually, I'm
something-
from a different planet, so no, I didn't.
My name stretches that far. It's good to know.
Is it about the ship?
Yes.
Whoa.
Well, you know,
Come on, Adrian.
the Gith. Do you know what Gith are?
Gift. Gift?
Sees-
You
Gift.
brought a gift
Gift.
for Vespes?
As I said earlier,
Magic.
you've heard stories about them, but never seen one.
I'm schooled.
For
I
the
just
past
did.
several years, they've been going to different planets and looking for key entities to solve ciphers.
Whoa.
A key entity, you say? Well, we
Hold on,
certainly
stop.
have one.
Ah, wait.
You would have recalled. It's up to you if you want to relay this to the rest of them, but you would have heard Captain Delathan say before that this was to solve something known as the problem of many minds.
Too many brains. Big brains.
They've been trying to solve a problem, and Borax and I are 2 of those key entities, and the rest of you 5
Is Tel Esta and Kelgrim?
They're all here, yeah.
Oh,
are also key entities.
But there are
key.
keyer entities among the key entities, correct? Vespes?
No, there's not.
Must be an error. Interesting.
Must be.
Oh wait, I wouldn't know that. Remember? I was just saying they use the secondary things, but I wouldn't.
To
Wait.
solve some problem.
So you're saying I was part of something bigger?
I
I don't have to follow Grung fate?
no. I don't believe in authority.
Esther actually does
I'm
chuckle
pretty
at
happy.
the wow.
This is very exciting for Kirk. I thought I was gonna absolutely have to
And
take over.
they will not stop to find us. So
Well, the ship did get destroyed, so.
no, it didn't. It just teleported away.
It was cut in half.
They're Gith.
I
powerful.
did see them teleport before it destroyed.
Vespes
I know, I
was
was
busy
there.
saving the big robot man. Vespes did not see any of these.
So
Thank you, that's good.
just be on the lookout.
Anytime, my friend.
And Kelgrim just kind of like responds to saying, "This is a troubling idea.
Yep.
I worked very hard to get away from the extraplanar things. I want life to be simple.
Sometimes complexity makes life worth living. Blah, 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 blah.
I forgot
There's
there
just
was more.
bubbles everywhere.
I suppose you're not wrong to a degree, but I've had enough complexity in my life. I just want to study and make medicine.
Let's be study buddies.
I'm alright with that. Do you know any alchemy? That's
Well,
all right. You're
give me 5 days. I'm a quick learner.
all right then. But yeah. Yeah. The general consensus amongst the NPCs as they are. Kind of
Not real?
Not
That was a weird way to say
yeah. Just not sure how to understand or like how to respond to that.
Just be on the lookout.
Yeah.
It's no news to Thescules that Thescules is a high priority.
No, this is something different. Just trust me. Just be aware.
Of course I
please.
trust you that I'm special. How could I not?
Oh, you are special indeed, Thescules.
I'm glad you're starting to see that, friend. And he pats him on the back.
I don't want to pat me on the back.
Oh.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check.
Let's say Thescules
And
wants to pat you on the back.
grapple check for you.
What is that?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Kind of as like a.
Oh no, sorry. Just athletics for if you're attempting.
Kind of as like a
For me?
show.
No, for him.
Kind of as
Yeah,
like a
I'd
show.
call either way.
Of like,
Yeah, we matched.
oh.
We'll get to that then.
Kind of as a show that I'm like still awake.
Mm-hmm.
Just facing the opposite direction. I'm just gonna like facing the other way, just like you are so humble, Thescules. Good job. You're really showing him how good and everything you are. You're very special.
So both of you go ahead and just roll a d20.
18.
13.
So you do manage to pat him on the back.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Much to your reticence, but yes. Is there anything else you guys wish to do before
Whole
you
ass attaboy.
go to sleep?
I'm gonna sleep on the roof.
Sleeping on the roof? Gotcha.
Under the stars.
I sit in my
Under the sea.
my wolf room.
It's
Okay.
probably really tight in the building, right? So I'll be outside.
Gotcha.
I
In
could
the
probably
barn,
sleep in
whatever.
like a sink. Not
In the
gonna
barn.
lie.
Yeah.
Pretty small.
There is
Barn.
Bathtub.
there is kind of like a circular water basin in the corner.
I'll sleep outside.
Still-
I'll just like power down outside, kind of guess.
Gotcha.
I'm in the basin.
Yeah.
Like,
You
I'm
get
on
the
the
sense it's
roof.
like it's empty right now. But it's probably for baiting the animals.
I won't go on the roof with you just
I
because I don't know how strong that roof is.
Fair
It's a barn, not yeah. And then you're just sleeping.
Just wherever.
Cool. Peaceful night of peaceful night of sleep. Peaceful night of sleep. You there's a brief moment of clarity in your dreams that you recognize as more than just a dream. You just kind of like find yourself there, but you immediately feel this like snap across your knuckles.
Oh,
Yes.
painful?
Not painful, but reminding. You immediately hear the voice of Ilselkius, like just behind you, and just says, "You have caught yourself up in something very interesting."
I know. I'm excited. This is probably why you sent me here, right?
We've had some inklings. I will continue to keep an eye on you.
I'm not coming back. Not until I prove that I can help people.
Don't take too long. You may have to start evading me if that is the case.
Well, I've done it before, so been alive long enough to do it again.
You just hear this light kind of as a head kind of or a hand kind of like gently like scratches the top of your head and just says, "Have a good night," and it fades from your dreams.
Master Hill.
Thescules, you
Seems
dream
like a
of
nice guy.
you dream
It's really nice.
Yeah. you dream of
My eyes.
Thescules.
What else is there to dream about?
Absolutely.
I can't wait for the day he has a nightmare.
Adrian.
Oh boy. There we go.
It's just a
You-
skinny Thescules.
You find yourself just
no one knowing who he is.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
nice.
So just real life.
You do find yourself to a night's sleep, and you're gazing up at the stars, and you don't even realize that you've slipped into a dream as the stars still stay present above your head. You feel a burning in your veins. It's kind of lights, just. You look up. In the nighttime in Saphiruun, it's a very clear atmosphere. You can see the galaxy's worth of stars of emerald space, many different colors, flickering above you. Yellow ones, yellow stars, begin to go gray. Then the red, then the blue. Little motes of green, orange, all fade to gray. Here, almost not even as if it's directed towards you, but just that this voice just is a happenstance. It is time to reset. Time to reset. My rebirth begins again.
Wait.
His rebirth begins again.
The stars grow darker. Ever darker. Must return the color to them. Also, the fucking Witcher song again. Motherfucker.
I fucking love that.
Yeah.
I love how all the characters of importance and all of Alex's stories have like whispered dark, like deep.
Yeah, and I'm
voices.
like,
Yeah.
So that was just a repeat, like, normally.
Yes.
It's just fucking with them.
This... You would vaguely know that the gods are silent.
yes.
Whatever is whispering this does not feel like a god. It feels older.
I beg your pardon.
You kind of shoot awake on the top of the barn. And first, for a moment, you kind of like see the light blue glow of the veins just pulsing for a moment.
God.
And then you just kind of like shake yourself, and everything just kind of returns. And you have a fitful night of sleep, but you do get back to sleep.
So, what else did he say? I might have you send that to me.
I'll send it to you.
Okay, because
Yeah.
I couldn't hear a damn thing.
Yeah, don't you worry. But
I
as
heard
you,
a
It was really
reset.
epic.
yes.
You said something about
Resetting.
resetting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And birds.
It was literally just fucking thorax, just like in your ear while you're sleeping, like, hey man, I gotta power down, but I'll reset in the morning.
Time to reset. He just sang it from outside, but he hears it in his sleep, like, oh no. Oh,
Don't
no.
reset.
No,
Okay,
not
I won't.
again.
Okay, I won't. I'll stay up
I
tonight.
have to, but.
No. It's like, I didn't get any sleep. He told me not to.
But yeah, as you all kind of wake up for the morning to approach your new day, we'll call that a session for the night.
There's
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Start working
Yeah,
on some
but
homebrew stuff.
wait!
Just post it wherever you want. Personally, I recommend I use Natural Crit to do all of my typing out of my documents. But yeah, just make something homebrew for a chance to win one of these Strixhaven books. Once again, this will be limited to people in the United States. And yeah, even if you don't win, good chance.
And it doesn't.
What's it called? Could be in part of the campaign, so that'd be cool.
It doesn't have to be that ridiculous.
No.
It could be small.
It could be something as simple as a magic pencil that sharpens itself.
Yes.
Or like a baby creature.
So.
Yes.
Or something as big as Matthew Profeta's hand.
Could be Matthew Profeta's hand.
Hate it.
It's a pretty big hand, I guess. I don't know.
It's a
But yeah,
mage hand, it's just Matt's hand.
that is true. Yeah,
And
ninth
it
level
closes.
spell.
World is tennis.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know where I was going with
I
that.
know.
Don't either.
All right,
he's
guys.
drunk off honey.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys, and yeah, we will see you next Monday.
Yeah.
Goodbye, guys.